Jimmy, 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 Jimmy. Fam, first I want to apologize for being in here so late. My horse, I need to water my horse as I was coming back from out on the range, dealing all them cattle. And as I got back in here, the horse got tired. I had to stop getting some water. You didn't think horses could get tired, did you? I didn't either. Fam, listen. First, let me. Oh, you know what? According to there was no reporters actually allowed to talk to the 49ers today as they were going over the game plan for the Super Bowl. See, people mistake Kyle Shanahan is going to have this team. They're going to be so ready for the Super Bowl, nobody's going to believe it. A lot of people don't believe it. There's no, apparently, there was an injury report. Other than, of course, you know that Tevin is dealing with his shoulder. Kyle Shanahan has not ruled him out for the Super Bowl, so we'll have to wait and see on that. Probably later on in the week. Well, probably as early as tomorrow, maybe. But let's get right into this, though, because I'm already late. Fam, before DeMarcus Lawrence. You've heard about DeMarcus, right? How he's been going on and on. DeMarcus has a problem with the 49ers calling themselves our linebacking crew. He has a problem with them calling themselves the Hot Boys. We put two Z's in it just to respect the Cowboys. They're the Hot Boys, but they're not really the Hot Boys. They've been ice cold for how many, for quite some time, actually. DeMarcus is quoted said, "I don't know what's going on." He responded while telling Fisher in a recent, in an interview just the other day, the term is trademarked. Has anybody seen a TM next to that name? Maybe, because I never paid much attention. Lawrence went on to say the Hot Boys is here. We're the Hot Boys. Everybody knows that. Some people don't watch the media or tune into Instagram or whatnot. Unquote. Lawrence also, here's where it gets good, Phil. Here's where I really enjoy it. Lawrence also said that as soon as the season starts, the 49ers linebackers will see who the real Hot Boys are. Is DeMarcus, is he throwing out threats? We have them on the schedule next year. DeMarcus! Somebody needs to remind Mrs. Lawrence's baby boy that the Cowboys finished with an 8-8 record and failed to make the playoffs. So pretty much the 49ers can call themselves anything they damn well please. Looking at a 500 club that couldn't beat another 500 club and up, DeMarcus needs to hush. He's out of line. Yeah, I said it. And Cowboy fans, if you got a problem with it, come see me. I'm right here. Be glad to argue with it. And I got some folks that got my back, so go ahead. All right? And where did Hot Boys University variant come from? Here's the thing. Alexander used a term on NBC's broadcast of the divisional round playoff between the 49ers and the Minnesota Vikings. Remember that? Go on, Alexander. Hot Boys University. Dallas was mad as hell. Hey, Dallas, come on, man. You know, you got that term didn't originate in Dallas. There's a hip-hop group called the Hot Boys. Y'all ain't got no rights to the name. You can't trademark it. It's not yours. Quan attended LSU, where their a linebacker group coined the name Hot Boys University. So I don't know what Dallas's problem is, but apparently it's going to make for great fire, fuel for the fire coming up next season. Can you see it? That's gonna be primetime game, boy. 49ers, Hot Boys. Hot Boys 1 versus Hot Boys 2Z. Let us continue with something that makes more sense. Fam, normally, this wouldn't be newsworthy, right? The sources I'm pulling from here are reported coaches and executives around the NFL. So you got to mention it because it's like, we've been going through this all season long. It's nothing new as far as that regard. But, I mean, as many anticipated an exciting Super Bowl 54 featuring the high-powered Kansas City Chiefs, offense going against the 49ers dominant defense, right? But we can't get a lot of love on this, okay? Some around the league don't believe the game will be much of a match. Yeah. Mike Freeman's a columnist from Bleacher Report. I'm getting most of this stuff from him. He says assistant coaches and front office executives surveyed around the NFL believe the Chiefs will be the next Super Bowl champions and will win. Not only will they win, but they'll win big against the 49ers. It's going to send and asking a handful of people around the league who they believe will win Super Bowl 54. What has been surprising is how many are confident the Chiefs will not only win, but they'll blow the 49ers completely off the field. Word? And the belief is considered, it's not isolated. Bleacher Report is also surprised because, like so many others, they've been impressed by the 49ers' physical defense. For example, they are tough, but they're also considered malleable. I mean, their flexibility is like they can deal with anything, right? They won 9-0 against Washington in a rainstorm and 48-46 on a fast track up at the Superdome, Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans, as we know. They can do anything and everything. That's what they do. The 49ers play to wherever they need to play, right? If you don't see Jimmy Garoppolo just airing it out. Oh, he's airing it out. Doing the Mahomes with no-look passes and everything. Kyle said, look, this is about my team. Jimmy's a part of it. He does what I ask him to do. If I need him to do it, he'll do it. If not, he'll do that too. It's not that he's inadequate or we don't trust him. And then there's this fact. Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes are reason enough to believe the Chiefs can emerge as a Super Bowl champion. Okay, I get that. Everybody does. Coaches and team executives reportedly think that no defense can stop Mahomes right now. Word up here, fam, because the thing is, had the Texans had played any halfway defense, you get a team down 24-0, what made you stop scoring? And why you couldn't play any defense? The 49ers ain't built like that. If anything, the 49ers are built to beat this kind of team. It wouldn't be the first time the 49ers entered a game playing the role of an underdog, though. We went through that all season. Every week, every time we played anybody formidable, any quarterback that's got a reputation or something like that, 49ers going to be a 3 or 4 point underdog. Okay. And 49ers go in there and proceed to prove them wrong. And then what do? They come in Monday morning or Monday afternoon, and they got all kinds of excuses, and they kind of rationalize as to why the 49ers won. And it didn't have a lot to do with the 49ers' talent as much as it did the team we beat. Them making mistakes. Okay? It's funny how a team could do that for 17 weeks. It's something the 49ers thrived upon. 49ers have repeatedly stepped up and proven doubters wrong. If the report is true, they may have more doubters than anybody thought. It's certainly, well, you know what? Vegas got 1.5 points. Vegas ain't buying it. Vegas says, y'all can go to hell with that stuff, man. 1.5. Chiefs, there's certain, the critics, everybody's working on this, right? The 49ers remain a 1.5 point Super Bowl underdog. Somebody said it went down to 1.2. I guess as long as a narrative is flying around and publicly being displayed, they know it's falling on the wrong ears. Nothing's going to inspire a man better than being disrespected in such a huge fashion. 49ers feel like they made the Super Bowl on their own merits. They don't need to be told about how the other team is just far superior. Let's go fire them up. I, in fact, hope they continue to bring it. Keep talking about the 49ers if they ain't work a pile of doggy poo-poo. I like it. Keep bringing it, all right? You've already got it right. Well, you've watched some of the shows. Stephen A. Smith got started. I do not trust Jimmy Garoppolo. Y'all can trust him all you want to, but I'm not changing my mind. He goes out there, what he passed, 6 times, 8 times? He's 6 for 8. What did he have to do with that ball game? He's a fourth layer of that team. Steven, you don't know nothing about football, man. You're embarrassing yourself. Shut the hell up. So, but he gonna keep talking, man. You know, that's what he does. Okay. Anyway, fam. I'd love to get your feeling on this. Okie90 says, sad we're portrayed as a big underdog on most shows, all shows. Everybody talks about, here's the thing. People only know about the Kansas City Chiefs offense. They don't care about the 49ers even. All they know is Patrick Mahomes. Oh, he's unstoppable. You can't do nothing with him. No matter what you do, you can give a spotting 40 points. He'll come back and get you. Daniel, let's say 49ers fan 5249. Hey, guys, thanks for the contributions, by the way. Cowgirls just butthurt because they suck. I know, DeMarcus. Come on, man. We're monitoring the situation. I want to thank all that have alerted me to this. Okay, that's the only way we get this is from the 4 on the D line. Okay, that's only the beginning of it, and don't buy into this. Jimmy G can't compete. We've already seen what Jimmy G can do. Jimmy G is Kyle Shanahan's dog. All right, if he says "Sick," Jimmy's going after him, and make no mistake, it ain't gonna be nothing nice. Drew Brees thought he was gonna whoop Jimmy's butt. Jimmy spotted that dude 21 to what 7, came back and bit him in the butt before the halftime. Anybody that ain't paying attention right now, boy, I don't know. Anyway. Shay Lewis. Come on in, fam.
Yo, Ronbo, how you doing, Ronbo?
I'm okay. You know, excitement is unveiling. You know, you got DeMarcus Lawrence coming out of nowhere talking about, man, ain't no hot boys in San Francisco, man. We the hot boys, and we gonna go and talk to lawyers about this right now. Okay. And then you got, man, the 49ers can't do nothing with the golden boy and his Chiefs, Andy Reid. You know what I'm saying? Just say, hit on anywhere you want to. Go ahead.
Oh, let me just get the hot boy thing out the way.
Please.
Listen, see, if you want to argue about a nickname, that's fine. But one hot boys team is in the Super Bowl while the other's at home. I mean, how can you be called the hot boys if you're losing to Sam Darnold and company like the Jets? Or you let
Buffalo.
Mitchell Trubisky run over 200 yards on y'all. Yeah, or Buffalo at home. Like, I don't understand how you think you can, talk trash, or you think you're relevant enough to even, pick on it, argue about a nickname when you're not even, you ain't even hot. Like you said, you're like cold right now.
Cold, boys.
So instead of worrying about lowering up or what's trademark and whatnot, you should be practicing and getting better and start grinding on the off season so you can, bring it on the, when the regular season comes back next year. Because right now, Cowboys trash.
I mean, really?
So,
that's the gospel truth.
Get that out the way.
Yeah.
And the second thing about the Chiefs, listen, Ronbo, it's something that seems to be a thing for the 49ers. We haven't gotten we haven't gotten a lick of respect all season. So why all of a sudden are they gonna try to give it to us now? You know what I mean? I mean, when the Vikings game, what was it? The Get Up crew had the unanimous Vikings pick. Yeah. We still had that guy Pete Carrasco, that freaking joke of a clown from CBS Sports State, always picking against us. So at the end of the day, Rumble, I mean, like I said, the critics can say what they want. At the end of the day, the 49ers are going to show up like we've always been doing. We're going to play our game. Like I said, like the Chiefs, all this talking, all this bullshit about, we stopped Derrick Henry. The difference between the Titans and the 49ers is drastic. The 49ers are a run scheme team. The Titans run the ball because they have to. They're a power game. They're the 1970s of offenses. They're power. Derrick Henry, 6'2", 245, running at you. They have to run the ball. The 49ers choose to run the ball. That's the biggest difference. With all the misdirection, the motions, you know what I'm saying, the bootlegs, everything, it's completely different. It's a whole totally different beat. So I have the faith in my 49ers, Ronbo. I know, the moment's not big enough for anybody. The 49ers have proven every damn time.
Shay? Uh-oh. Oh, Shay, you was on a roll. I was appreciating all that. Oh, no. How did we lose Shay? Oh, all right. Anyway, he was telling the gospel truth. See, this is what I'm saying. Don't compare Derrick Henry and that run scheme they got going. They were using brute force, which has been working for him all season long. Kyle Shanahan will, like a chef, slice and dice and spice. And there's nothing most defenses can do, especially one like Kansas City. It's like, hey, Shay, you there? Shay? It's like eating at McDonald's and then going to Tadich Grill. It's two different places. Come on, man. Y'all can stop. I wish you could put Derrick Henry in the 49ers scheme. Oh, what if they wouldn't stop him then? Hey, Harold.
Ronbo.
Shay, that you? Harold?
No, this is Harold.
Oh, here. You guys have a voice a little similar. Harold, tonight we're roasting DeMarcus Lawrence because he's a damn fool. And anything you want to get involved in as far as the Chiefs, Harold, they're going to blow your team off the field. Are you ready for that?
Yeah. Ain't nobody blowing us off the field, man. We ain't got blown out all year, bro. And
That's what I'm talking about.
I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing about DeMarcus Lawrence, bro. We ain't seen him play. He ain't played a relevant game since week 16, bro. He ain't talking nothing.
I can't wait till next year to
I
play
ain't never
him.
worried.
Yeah, so.
Oh, man, I ain't worried about the cowgirls. They can be the hot girls. That's what they need to be called.
It's comical. Anyway, Harold, you know, the 49ers, they're talking about how the Chiefs have all kind of speed. We ain't seen no quarterback as far as speed. I mean, the wide receivers, all their offense. They ain't got no running back. They didn't say anything about a running back. They've got the most dynamic quarterback in football. Some critics are saying he may be the greatest quarterback of all time. I'm trying to understand that to begin with. And now, 49ers and one of the best defenses against the pass in the league. One of the best front rushing. Oh, but he can move out. You know, the 49ers had a big problem with people like Russell Wilson and also Action Jackson. I said, you know, y'all don't understand. We've seen that too many times. The 49ers have made some adjustments. What are you thinking on this, though?
I mean, it's strength. It's strength against strength, man. Like they do have a good passing attack, but we get the best passing defense. So. It's going to be a challenge, but I think we're up for it, man. And I don't think Patrick Mahomes has seen a front four like he's about to see with us, man. Like he's not going. It's going to be a different type of pressure with these front four, and we're going to have 7 guys behind it, all staring at him, waiting for him to release that ball. You know what I'm saying? So if he does throw it, he better be accurate. He better be accurate, or Sherm, or my boy Emmanuel. They're going to be looking at him ready to pick it off, man.
And not only that, K1's out there. You got the linebackers out there. I don't know why they just think the man is just go, before that, just go lay down out the way, make sure there's nobody between Patrick and his receivers. I said, man, what is he? What do you mean a blowout? Ain't nobody blowing the 49ers out all season long. I want to see this.
That's for damn sure. We ain't getting blown out. That's for damn sure. Even if our defense, even if they do score on our defense, man, I know Jimmy's gonna be ready to air it out. I mean, we could probably just keep running if we want to, but if Jimmy needs to, he can.
Look, you know what though? Watch Kyle, though, Harold. In the first half, Kyle's gonna come out like he always does. He'll run a little bit, see what kind of bite he gets on that. Jimmy's gonna throw a few up and see if they got any strength against that. Because quite frankly, they can't stop the run or the pass very well when it comes to a sophisticated offense like the 49ers. See, that's why I'm saying they beat the Titans and they beat the Texans because the Texans, I don't know what they did wrong. I got to go back and watch that game again now to talk about it. But 24 points and you let them come all the way back? I don't understand that.
No, we ain't nothing like we ain't built nothing like the Texans or the Titans. So we got an offense and a defense.
Yes.
And so if we get up 24 points, that shit's over. That game is over. And then if, we can score with the best of them and we can defend well. So I ain't worried about much, man. We can be able to pull this off. And I heard something today about if Jimmy Garoppolo does have to pass, he had 7 games of throwing over 250 yards. And in them 7 games, we were 7-0.
That's right. So
we didn't lose none of them.
So this thing about Jimmy G can't on this Jimmy G on this stage. Jimmy G's been in how many Super Bowls? This era is not new to him. He may not have been on the field, but he knows what's going on around him. You can't go to that many Super Bowls and get nothing from it. See, that's what I'm bothered by. This underestimation. Just, oh yeah, y'all gonna get blown off the field. What? The Chiefs are good, but come on now. Blowing people off the field. They didn't blow the Texans off the field. Texans just sat back and got their butt beat. Hey, Harold, wouldn't you love it for the 49ers to get up 24-0 and watch them come back? Okay. Good luck.
We're the only ones. We're the only ones that have blowout games in the playoffs. We're the only ones that have blowouts. Every other games was 10 points or less. We blow motherfuckers out.
Harold, we're out of time. Let me see you maybe back as early as tomorrow. Let's see what breaks tomorrow. All right?
All right, man.
All right. Appreciate you, Harold. Talk to you later.
Later.
And Shay, is Shay back? Shay, you can call back though. I think you can get back in. Try again. Hey, Phil.
Yeah, Ronbo.
Phil, I come to you tonight with the facts that there are those who don't believe in us, Phil. They think we're
Quite
a
a
bunch
few.
of Girl Scouts we're getting ready to bring out there to play, put them in 49er uniforms, and let Patrick Mahomes just have his way with us. What are they thinking, John? I don't understand this, Phil.
These same guys were talking like Lamar Jackson was the greatest thing since sliced bread.
Yeah.
And then last week, now Patrick Mahomes is the greatest thing since sliced bread.
Right.
And,
They're
it's
just fickle.
Colin Cowherd is the only guy that picked the Niners to win. The rest of them, they're gone. But, remember last year's Super Bowl? Who had the great offense?
Yeah, that's the same Los Angeles Rams.
And got stuffed
Yeah.
by Bill Belichick and his defense. So, defense wins championships. That is a fact.
Every year.
And,
Every year.
And they just, these people, they only look at the offense and they only look at the quarterback.
Yeah,
Because
that's
that's
it.
all they know.
Yes. And that's all it takes
And
in their
so they
stupid
say,
minds.
Patrick Mahomes is so great because he can throw all these different throws. And they go, Tariq Hill is such a speedster. We got 4 guys that could beat Tariq Hill in a race.
Yeah, and nobody's
But
going to
they're
go.
playing running back.
Yeah. And nobody's going to, what are we going to stand there? All right, you ready, set, go. Anybody going to race Tariq Hill down the field? This is the absurdity of some of these people. There's going to be a strategy. I mean, we run zone anyway. We're not doing man. Like Tariq already said, I love when teams play man defense. Because Tariq, we ain't playing man against you. We know about you and your world-class speed. God.
Whatever. And if Patrick Mahomes, they're making him out to be something like Lamar Jackson or Russell Wilson, but Patrick Mahomes isn't as quick as Russell Wilson, and he's not as fast as Lamar Jackson.
Not even close.
If he wants to run,
please,
the hot boys are going to be on his ass faster than you know what.
And Phil, they're going to be told to hit him like he's a running back. Don't hit him. Did you see what the Tennessee Titans did as he was running toward the end zone? They acted as if, we're afraid to get a flag. They didn't even want to hit him. 49ers are not going to. 49ers are going to want to hit him.
The Titans only rushed 3 guys.
And there's another thing. God.
So and they don't have nearly the front 4 that we have.
Anyway.
So, I mean, you know what? I'm not worried about it. The more guys that predict the Chiefs are going to win,
the better
off we are.
Yeah.
Because it's going to put a big old chip.
Yeah.
And
Vegas
there's
might
nothing
be
like playing a chip.
I know, right?
So.
Inspiring. It is inspiring. You guys are going to get blown off the field, okay? How do you feel about that?
Yeah. Watch us come hit your ass. Mm-hmm. And we got the more physical team. We're going to be popping them.
Absolutely.
So
who's their running back, Phil? What do they have for a running game? Who is that guy?
Oh, yeah, I don't know his name, but he's not
what does that tell you?
So they got one dimension. That's another thing. All they do is pass.
That's what I'm saying. They don't do anything but pass. You're playing right into the 49ers' hands if that's all you're going to do. I mean, that is perfect.
And we got the number 1 pass defense in all the league. It just, it's frustrating, but you know what?
It's irritating.
There's a lot of dumb people out there, and they're all in journalism.
Yeah, Well, Phil, we're going to go. Let's see what develops between now and tomorrow. And We're going to dedicate this program tonight also to DeMarcus Lawrence. But we'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Yeah, I'm still working on trying to get out to the game, so we'll see how that goes.
Oh, yeah, and Miami? Phil, did you have any reservations before now?
We've got reservations for the flight and the hotel.
Oh, okay.
Cost me about $1,900.
Ooh.
Fly out there on a Friday and then come back on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
So.
All right. You'll get it. Get it.
But,
look online for that ticket.
If we get the ticket.
You know, it's going to be crazy high, but still. All right, Phil. Talk to you tomorrow.
All right, Ronbo. Take care.
You too.
All right, later.
Let's go to, and we'll get on over to Dade City, where Omar.
Ooh la la.
Ooh la la. Omar.
Ronbo, I got some stuff to say, man.
All right, but jump right on it, man. Go right ahead.
Listen, man, I read an article, the same thing you read about the Bleacher Report, and we ain't getting no type of respect. I don't believe that they're doubting us. But listen, man, I'm not going to say anything either, but I'm telling you, it's coming, man. The last thing you want to do is give a team like us some more material, because we're going to come, man. Everybody's thinking, man, we're supposed to get blown out. Some NFL executives around the league, we're supposed to get blown off the field. That's crazy. Like, don't you watch? Like, you haven't watched us all year, haven't you?
Apparently.
I've seen my team is, man, our team is physical, man. I can't believe they even saying that. That is crazy. It's an outrage, man. And they ain't giving us no prop. First they say Lamar Jackson this, Lamar Jackson said Lamar Jackson's home. And now they're talking about Pat Mahomes is like this next thing.
I know, right? Like he's just invincible. Why did Tennessee and Texans jump out to those leads? Why? If we get a lead like that on that team, and I'm sure we're capable offensively as they are, we're going to run the ball to death on them. The Golden Boy will be on the field maybe a few minutes during that Super Bowl. What?
Let me tell you something. If you give us a 24-point lead, it's over. It's over.
I mean,
we are going to run the ball down the throat, still some play action, but we will beat them. You give the Niners a lead like that, and it's a wrap, man. I'm telling you, do not give us a lead like that, because it's over for them, man, because they're going to get cooked.
Omar, don't you love when they say these things? Are you going to go back and watch the Texans and Chiefs? I'm going to go back and watch again. Apparently, I missed something.
Me too.
I'm curious. What are you people talking about? Oh.
I don't think they're watching the games properly. And then the ones that are making the people that are making these analogies are the damn journalisms. The people that are journalists, and they don't even watch the game. Like they watch the NFL Rewind, and they watch a little bit here and there, and then they write about it. But they're not really watching the game. Like we're fan clubs, and I watch every Niner game this season. So you can't tell me that I don't watch the games.
I know, right?
And then, there ain't no way you can tell me that they're going to blow us off the field. We haven't been blown out all year.
Oh, yeah, every game, even those games we lost, that was a close fourth quarter got away.
3 points. Yeah, I mean, the two games were by 3 points. We lost to Seattle by 3, lost to the Ravens by 3 in the end. So we lost by 3 points, and then the Falcons was a fluke game.
I know.
And we lost that by a few.
Yeah.
And then that garbage touchdown in the end, which really didn't count, but whatever.
It had nothing to do with the game. The fascination is with Mahomes. People do think right now, since he came back and beat the Titans and the Texans after being down, that he could beat everybody and anybody. Oh, you guys.
Yes, exactly. And they're thinking that no defense can handle him, man, but they haven't seen us yet.
No. But remember,
they haven't seen us yet.
And their defense got a little better. But remember last year, Omar, when the Rams and them scored like 100 points between them? If that ain't, man, this is just, okay. Let them keep talking. I love it. But don't put that print.
Ignore the talk, because you're going to add more fuel to the fire. That's all they're doing is you're going to give a team that much more motivation, and they're going to be flying around the whole field
during Super Bowl. I'm telling you, man, it might be like a defense performance like the Legion of Boom did to Denver. Now, you know that Super Bowl when they whipped their ass, and they whipped Denver's ass.
Mm-hmm.
They shut Denver's offense down.
Same with that
Completely.
15-1 Cam Newton-led Panthers. But Denver went in there and said, "Ain't go be none of that today." See?
No, Miller and DeMarcus Ware, man, they were killing Cam Newton all day long.
Well,
I don't care who you have a quarterback. If you got two ends coming on the side there and they hit you all game, you ain't got no chance in hell winning. I'm sorry.
Fired up
you can't do nothing about that.
2 weeks rest. Fam, we're going to go. Oh, I'm going to try to get back tomorrow, okay? Get some more into this.
Okay. Hey, man, I hope, man, we'll give a shout out to everybody here in Day City chapter, and I hope we whip their ass, man. Talking too much trash. Take care, bro.
If you guys see any Cowboy fans, tell them to give DeMarcus Lawrence a message. 49er fans say, go to Hot Boys Hell. Okay.
Yeah. Dallas has no right to call themselves Hot Boys when they at home watching this on the couch. Come on, man. Good night, Robbo.
Good night, Omar. And then the fool is sitting up riding in his car talking about, yeah, we going to the we repping up in the Pro Bowl. Y'all repping up in the Pro Bowl. Good, DeMarcus. Give our regards to all those in the Pro Bowl we couldn't make it. We'll be at the Super Bowl. What's wrong with Dallas? Hey, $1 bill, Will. Oh. Let me start way up here. Get your groove on 97B. Thanks, fam, for the contribution. Hey, can you name an unpopular player who you consider an unsung hero in the offense, defense, and special teams? Let me get back to that because I like that. I like that question a lot. I want to be able to address it. But I'm going to get to the phone for it. Let me remind me of this question later. Mark Slaughter, Mahomes took up for George Zimmerman. He was a sucker. I mean, I like Patrick, but come on, man. He ain't unstoppable. I mean, he's great, but $1 bill, Will.
Man, it's hilarious tonight. What's up, Ronbo? What's going on, man?
You get up, you read, you can't believe some of the things you read. DeMarcus Lawrence made me laugh yesterday, and then today, the 49ers going to get blown out. What? What's with all this disrespect? God.
Man, you can't call yourself a hot boys when you ain't winning football games. Come on, bro.
That's it.
It goes to Warner. It goes to Alexander and the boys, man. They in the Super Bowl. They deserve that name. You can't have no label when you ain't winning ball games. So that's a wrap to that, man. But let me go and get into this, man. Let me tell y'all something, man. Why are we not surprised? We all knew that the whole world was going to say Chiefs was going to beat the 49ers in the Super Bowl, blow us out, dominate us, whatever. Let me tell you something, man. Patrick Mahomes, don't get me wrong, he's a good quarterback.
He is.
But what was the conversation all about? The conversation was Russell Wilson and Lamar Jackson, MVP. Why Patrick Mahomes wasn't in the conversation?
He got hurt.
Right. And if they so fast and got all these players, why they won the number one seed in the AFC?
Thank you.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man, like the few callers that called in earlier, if we get up on a lead on, it's a wrap. Because you know what? I got one number for you, 29. Mm-hmm. That's the rank of the Chiefs. That's the rank of the Chiefs' run defense. They ranked 29 in run defense. And after what we witnessed last week against them Packers with Raheem Mostert putting up 220-some yards and 4 touchdowns.
Ooh.
Okay.
Hey, Will, what did the Packers rank on run defense? I'd forgotten that number though.
They in the 20s, but they like in the 24, 25.
Better. So they're a little bit better than the Chiefs.
Run defense, correct.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean,
and I know the Vikings are.
Exactly, man. This run defense, man. These journalism guys, man, they're not watching the football game. What they're doing is they watch certain parts of it. They go online and they look at the stats. Then they write the stats down. Then they type it up, and then they bring it into the show, and that's how they do their analysis.
Just to have something to talk about. Yeah.
Right.
There's no fact behind it. Just something to talk about for the show. We didn't have time to prep any further than this. So, yeah, Patrick Mahomes.
Exactly.
Oh, my God. He's going to beat everybody.
And I'm telling you, man, they haven't seen a defense like this, man. They had an easy schedule this year.
It's
The
AFC.
AFC West was trash. Their own division was trash. They didn't really play nobody. And then you see in the playoffs, teams going up on them early, but for having they come back. But you know what? If we do that, Kyle Shanahan is not about to repeat what he did when he was in the
Super Bowl.
If we on their neck, we gonna stay on their neck. You see what I'm saying? I mean, it's bogus. It's bogus how these people just praising this guy like that. And I tell you one thing. I forgot what I was about to say. But anyway, man, look, I'm telling you, man, we got a shot, man. We really got a shot, man.
I know.
They
Ford
really
can't wait. And see, that's the other thing. They don't understand. Y'all don't understand. The things that people are talking about as far as those analysts, because D Ford has not played all year. He's playing in this Super Bowl.
And then all this talk about you can't trust Jimmy G. You can't trust Jimmy G.
Oh, I'm so sick of that.
When you go blow for blow in New Orleans against Breeze and you beat him in his house, you can beat any other quarterback in the league. Any other quarterback in the league. If you can go toe-to-toe with Drew Brees, throw about 4 touchdowns like he did in that dome, you can beat anybody in any environment. They just don't want to admit it. They don't want to admit that Jimmy G is great. For some reason, I don't know why. I mean, I really don't. It's like they want to say it, but they really want to stick with that narrative. They want to say it, but
they'll never say it because we have a diverse offense. We can beat you to death on the ground, and we can sick Jimmy on you if we need to. But why go the routes that are anything better than if you're weak defending against the run? We're gonna stick you with that knife in the same place over and over till you die.
Jimmy G has already proved himself. If we can run the football down your throat, then that's what it's gonna be. That's what it's going to be. That's the main objective, to run the football. So, I mean...
play defense, you know? But we got to go.
All them journalists guys, they could eat a fat one. So, you know, it is what it is, man.
All
right, Ronbo, man. I'm out of here, man. Shout out to you, Ronbo, man. Shout out to my TNT fam, man. My player partner, Trey, Big Show, Russo, all them guys, man. Shout out to the... Ronbo Sports Fan Club, Jesse Joe, Rico, Sheik, Seward, Coach Tim, all them guys, man. After Rams, after Rudy, they lost Super Bowl, only scored 3 points, got 55 points put on by the Bucks, who we beat 31-17. I'm going to show it up tonight, man. San Francisco 49ers are in Super Bowl 54, and we're going to send my homies home. All right, Ronbo.
All right, Will. Have a good night, fam.
All right.
And we forgot to dedicate this to DeMarcus Hot Boys Lawrence. Hey, Derek from VA. Derek, come on in, man. Derek.
Bravo.
Derek. Who are the hottest boys linebacker crew in the NFL?
That's got to be that Gold Rush, Ronbo.
Oh, you win 1 year's gift certificate to Chick-fil-A.
Hey, Ronbo, how you feeling this season?
Great, man. You know, every time you get all pumped up with the news. I'm sorry, say again?
But, wrong answer. Try again. How you feeling, Ronbo?
Oh, legendary.
There it is.
we got to stick with the stuff.
You already know, Ronbo.
Yeah, I know, man. You know.
Why people? So why, Ronbo? Why are they always counting us out, man? Every week.
Every week.
Every week. It's
All
funny
the way to the Super Bowl, Derek. All the way to the Super Bowl. Still doing it.
Yep. The only guy I think that's really on our side is Rich Eisen. He has some faith in Jimmy Garoppolo.
There's a couple. There's an ESPN writer, Cowherd, is, of course, Colin Cowherd. But you can count them real quick, Derek. The biggest sentiment is Patrick Mahomes is unbeatable. Can't nobody do nothing with him. I said, y'all, okay,
Nope.
he's a good quarterback, but come on, man. You can defend against that team.
Yes, you can, Ronbo. And the thing is, the best way to do it is to keep. They don't see that our team specializes in keeping the deep ball out of people's hands. You can't throw it. They don't have time. I don't understand what they're looking at, because the people that are on our side are the people that are actually looking at stats and looking at, they're not just picking. This opinionated world we live in. I don't know what they're watching.
And if they're going to go deep downfield, who's going to be extremely ready for that? Andy Reid's going to keep airing the ball out, going deep downfield? Please do. Yes. I mean, and I seen one film says Jimmy Ward has, I don't know where he got the stat from, but it's felt they're going to target safety Jimmy Ward. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I saw that, Ron.
Yeah, you guys go ahead, target him. All right? Give him something to do.
I don't think it's going to happen. And if he tries to do that little tiptoeing stuff with our secondary, yeah, he's going to get himself killed. That's for sure.
Because I don't know what the
Titans were doing in that game.
Yeah, were they being polite?
4 of them. Yeah,
that was strange.
Well, he ain't going to get that not out of our team, not that goal rush. He's going to get some of that hot boys.
5 guys, Derek. He ran through 5 guys. I slowed it down.
Yeah.
I count 1, 2, 3, 4. And the guy at the goal line grabbed him gently by the arms, and Patrick just fell inside. Wow.
Yep.
He's not even a running back. He's not that physical. Not that big.
I know people are pumping this guy up, but, I mean, somebody's got to lose and somebody's got to win, Ron, bro.
Yeah. Even if they play 20 overtimes, it's a Super Bowl. And can't be no tie.
He's not going to tiptoe on our guys, I can tell you right now.
I hope he tries.
Dre Greenlaw is the one he don't want to get hit by, if you ask me.
You're right.
Dre will lay him out.
Because we got some great run and
Dre
chase
was laying
guys.
some smack down. Oh, yeah.
Gosh, yes.
So I know I don't have a long, Ronbo, but I do think that I think you'll see a lot of K'Wan Williams in our blitz packages that night. If he tends to roll out, when he rolls out, typically it's to his right for whatever reason. I don't know why that is, but I think he's going to see a lot of K'Wan.
Yeah, because that's the wrong side to roll out. Both sides are wrong.
Well, you pick your poison. I mean, they better hope that the interior of that line holds up. If it doesn't, it might be a long night.
Yeah, they think they got a great offensive line. We're going to find out. Derek, great to hear from you. I think I'll get him back here tomorrow. We'll see you then, huh?
Oh, yeah, I'll be back, Ronbo.
I appreciate you
for having me.
I appreciate having you.
Have a good night.
Have a good night.
All right.
You too. Emilio.
What's happening?
Emilio, we're digesting the angry man in Dallas, DeMarcus. And also, we're wondering why we have to be...
You know what? Before you go, that's just another Reeves situation. Do you just want attention? Like, really, you dudes are grown-ass men. These guys are worse than frauds at times.
I know,
let
right?
Shit go. Are you serious?
Crying about that, tweeting? What
does it matter, man? It's a nickname, dude. What does it matter? Well, Quan, too. I'm like, dude, who cares, dude? You trademark it, doesn't matter. It's just nicknames. Everybody gets nicknames in the NFL or any kind of sport.
You know?
What does it matter, dude? It's just a nickname.
If you don't like it, win some
Doesn't
games.
matter who. pretty. Well, that's pretty much it. You want to take it off. We're the real hot boys. We're winning games. I'm like, dude, like I said, it's just a nickname, dude. It doesn't matter. Who cares? And like little kids, he took my name. Like, really, dude?
Made news. They're doing all kind of film. And then DeMarcus Lawrence addresses the comments. What? Why? Well, who cares? You guys, nobody cares about DeMarcus? He doesn't own the name. It isn't his to begin with. It came from a hip-hop group way back when. He don't own it.
Yeah, back when I was in high school, back in the late 98, early 2000s, yeah.
And you crying about somebody took something from you. Somebody taking that from you.
Dude, if they really wanted to make an issue, they can make an issue because it's their trademark basically. If they really want to make an issue about it.
Well, that's what he's planning on doing, But 49ers got their lawyers working on it too, which is really silly. We got grown-ass men fighting over this issue. Can you believe it?
It's just stupid. I don't even know why this even went. They could have just said, do whatever. We can change the name. It doesn't even matter. We'll figure something else. But,
we put 2 Z's on it. That's all you got to do. Anyway.
That's what he did anyways. They've been put 2 Z's on it.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Hey, but Emilio, now it's being talked about, NFL execs and coaches and everything. Man, the 49ers don't have a prayer against the Chiefs. Can you buy that? What? Who's blowing us out this season?
Funny. Nobody. Like I said, even the quote-unquote high-powered offense, the Ravens, they didn't even get a chance to bust up.
And we just got step for step with them.
It's just crazy. It's just talk. They just want something to talk about. That's all it is. It's just put in people's ears, people's bet. Man, I'm glad we're the underdogs. We've been underdogs all season. What is the difference? It doesn't change. We can be 10-point underdog. It wouldn't make no damn difference. They've proven everybody wrong, game after game. So what is the difference? What does it matter? All they're doing is throwing fuel on the fire, because you know how everybody gets, especially the defense. Oh, you guys are gonna do to what? You've seen it. You've seen how what's his name? Bosa did it to Baker. How Richard Sherman came back and responded to Reeves and picks the ball off. So what is the difference? You guys are just throwing more fuel on the fire.
Yes.
The more you guys talk,
keep it coming.
The more you guys are gonna regret open up your mouth. It's just, I love it. Like I said, I'm glad we're the underdogs.
Especially with people talking.
That is technically the best way to win a Super Bowl. Underdogs. Keep talking. We know what our team looks like. We all know. We know what we have team. So you by us calling an underdog makes this victory even greater. Like I said, I wish it were 7-point underdogs. Makes it
I do too, actually. Yeah.
So one point is just they're just trying to be funny. It's just a joke. Really, it doesn't even matter. Go ahead and bet by 1 point. I believe we're going to win by maybe at least a touchdown or even 10 points.
Wouldn't that be special?
I don't really 1 point, whatever.
Boy,
whatever.
The mouths will be open all over the NFL, not knowing what just happened.
And I even guarantee, even if Jimmy has the ball and goes crazy, at the end of the day, they're still going to say,
give an excuse.
The Chiefs gave the 49ers the game. They're going to find some type of excuse.
The Chiefs weren't prepared yet.
They've been doing it all season. They're going to keep doing it. They like I said before, but we're the most hated organization.
And continue to be. I think,
with the Bartolo, with the York family, we're the most hated team, and then one of the most hated teams in the NFL. It's not going to change.
I know. It will after the Super Bowl a little bit, though. We're going to go. I'll be back tomorrow looking for you. All right?
All right, for sure, man. All right,
fam. Have a good night. Yeah, I tell you, it makes me burn. I don't know why I'm not used to it. We all should be used to it, right? Because they're never going to give it. Mike Florio did slip up, though, and he did make a mistake by saying, well, obviously right now, most likely the NFC Championship's going to run through San Francisco next year. And then he went on to say something else. Did Mike forget he doesn't like the 49ers? What happened there? Hey, Charles.
Hey, Ronbo, can you give me 5 minutes?
Yes, no problem. All right. So, yeah, I'm loving. They want to discredit the 49ers and disrespect them, but they can't bring themselves to dodge the truth all the time. Oh, Dre, I'm glad you're here, because I know Dre can put the right kind of perspective on, first, his favorite dude and mine, who's not named Revis, DeMarcus Lawrence. Dre, come on in, fam.
Man. Bro, first of all, we're talking about a motherfucker who had 14.5 sacks 3 years ago. Last year had 10.5 sacks. Yeah. Held out, got $90 million, and the motherfucker had 5 sacks.
Yes.
He had 5 sacks. D Ford played 9 games and had 6.5 sacks. He has 39 sacks for his whole career. Small Bear, a.k.a. Nick Bosa, has 12 sacks. Nick Bosa got a third of his damn sacks in a 6-year career in 1 year. Then I don't want to talk about this old sorry-ass DeMarcus Lawrence. Man, sit your funky ass down. Cut the rat tails off your damn head. Shave up. Do something with yourself, you rusty mouth maggot. I don't want to talk about this motherfucker. Man.
And the third, and Nick Bosa doesn't even get a third of his salary. See, that's why.
Come on, bro.
You're making football news.
Hot boys.
Yeah,
more like lame boys.
I'm monitoring the situation. I want to thank all the faithful that have come and brought it to my attention.
Shut your weird ass up, bro.
What?
So weird ass. That motherfucker weird. Anyways, let's get to talk about the Super Bowl.
Yes, indeed. The Super Bowl. Yes.
He didn't even make the Pro Bowl. He didn't make the Pro Bowl. I don't even know why he's talking about, we're gonna hot boy up in the Pro. Motherfucker, your name wasn't selected.
Wait.
What's wrong with you?
Dre, you know what? I didn't even know that. DeMarcus didn't make the Pro Bowl?
Clown? No! He ain't make no goddamn Pro Bowl. What this motherfucker?
Oh.
Man, I swear, bro, stop the crap.
You should have told me that. Uh-oh.
Man, DeMarcus Lawrence is smoking that brown weed in Texas, man. Hey, man, you need to come out here and get some of that good shit out here in the West Coast, man. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got no pesticides, none of that. You know what I'm saying? He must be smoking that spice or something. Hey, man, let me tell you something. Let's talk about this Patrick Mahomes.
Please.
There was a tweet that was sent out 7 hours ago saying that Patrick Mahomes studied what Lamar Jackson did, and he wants to do what Lamar Jackson did to the Niners. Well, motherfucker, if you want to run for 100 yards and throw for 105 yards and have 2 touchdowns, I invite you to do that.
Please.
Bring it.
Run.
Please. I really want you to do it. I really want you to. And then 4 hours before that, he said, I'm going to have to call Aaron Rodgers and see what he saw. You know what he saw? You know what he going to tell you?
Red.
Run, bitch. Run. That's what he going to tell you. That's what he going to tell you. I'm sorry, man. I'm trying not to cuss. I know we got kids and stuff, but y'all going to have to take them off the line right about now, man, because I'm real passionate about this bang, bang, Niner gang shit. Hey, man, it's another dude. Hey, man, it's another dude that just made a Kansas City anthem. Okay? Hold on, man. Let me look this up real quick, man. I know I ain't got much time, man.
Please don't tell me you said bang, bang, Chiefs gang. Please, don't say it.
His name is Mac Lethal, and he was talking big shit, you feel me, about the Niners, man, and our anthem, you know what I'm saying? So y'all go ahead and look up Mac Lethal and look at this bum-ass anthem.
Mac Lethal is M-A-C-K, Lethal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Hey, so this
leave comments too, fam. You know, leave comments, y'all.
Hey,
all right, go ahead.
When it comes to Super Bowl experience, man, we got about 6 or 7 guys that's been to the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? I don't know many guys that's on the Kansas City Chiefs team that has a Super Bowl experience. Also, Jimmy Garoppolo knows what it's like to be in that Super Bowl atmosphere. He does have 2 Super Bowl rings. He knows what the preparation is like. He's one of the greatest coaches of all time. And there's another thing that we got on these clowns. Remember the last time that Andy Reid was in the Super Bowl against Mike Shanahan in 1997? Do y'all know what happened?
Yes. Didn't work out well.
Huh? Yeah, they got their head beat in. In 1998, they got their head beat in. The Shanahan family owns Andy Reid's choking ass. I'm not, bruh. Y'all got to understand, man, we got a secret weapon on the coaching staff, and he ain't even getting paid, and his name is Mike Shanahan. He knows this offense back to forward, bruh.
And you know him and Mike are discussing Andy Reidisms, you know? So man.
Hey, defense wins championships. Andy Reid, he chokes like a baby on hard candy. You know what I'm saying? and it ain't gonna turn around this year, bro. You gonna get to the Hall of Fame without a Super Bowl. Bro.
Agreed. Drake, we could go. Let me see you tomorrow, and it was refreshing. Man. I knew you'd bring the heat when it comes to DeMarcus.
That TNT heat, man. Shout out to my TNT fan, man. Trey Bill, So Joe Smith, Blue Show, Shay Lewis, man. All the guys, man. My player partner, Will, with the drill. My big bro, Nate Big Body Griff, man. We in this thing, man. We going to Miami, you know what I'm talking about? We got about another 2 days, you know what I'm saying, to get healthy, you know, and to feel good, you know, and to get this game plan in. Don't worry about that high-flying offense shit, because we've seen what happens to a high-flying offense last year.
You get brought down to earth.
That's right. Points a game, and they scored 3 points.
All right,
the pressure ain't on us. It's on them. The pressure ain't on us. It's on them.
There you go. All right, Dre. All right, see you tomorrow, fam.
Hey, Ronbo,
Baby
can
coming.
Hey, Ronbo.
Yo,
Ronbo, can I say something right quick? This Will.
quick,
Can
hurry.
I give a public service? Can I give? All right. Breaking news. Ian Williams put out a video that shows that one of the original Hot Boys, which his name is Juvenile, has gave Quan Alexander his blessings on using the Hot Boy's name. So,
Yes!
Lawrence, kill that noise. Kill that noise, Lawrence. It's over with. It's over with.
I'll get you to the link so I can send it to Lawrence. I know because everything bothers him right now. Thanks, Will.
I got you. Are you welcome?
I feel.
Right.
We see DeMarcus Lawrence has brought us all down to his intelligence level. Silliness. Vader. Vader.
What's up, Robert?
It's time.
It's time. It's Super Bowl time.
Vader, you know,
Man, we got there, brother.
I know, but Vader, you know,
We got there, man.
We there, man. Hey, Vader, listen, every year, I think that's you, who the Dallas Cowboys fans come rolling across your area, your yard and everything else, as they're on their way to go watch the Cowboys working out down the road. Isn't that you?
Absolutely. I'm going to have a big
Yeah.
sign that says, hey,
Vader, get a dog.
the real Hot Boys come in a wave of gold, baby.
Yeah, just
The red and gold rush, motherfucker. Man, DeMarcus is an idiot, man. He's an idiot. They're over there just trying to distract us. Because I'm going to tell you something, Rumble. I went back and watched the last couple games that we had, starting out with New Orleans going forward. And I noticed something about this team, man. Because we didn't really have all of our players the whole year, like some of these other squads.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we had a lot of injuries. We went through a lot. But what I noticed during the matchups, even though we barely won or we would whip the crap out of them, I noticed just their hearts ripped out on the other side of the field, not only on offense but on defense. When you have a coach like Kyle Shanahan that's going to tell the ref before the play happens that the flag is coming, to get the flag out and get it out. Come on now. Come on, we're playing games here. You think Mahomes is going to score on us?
Dude can't. That dude could not guard. He couldn't guard George Kittle.
No. And what happens when they did? And this is the only thing I'm worried about, especially about that other on Kansas City. That other boy started talking shit about, D Ford, how he left and he took his spot and all this other stuff. Can't remember that cat's name from Kansas City. What I'm afraid of is when the Niners rip your soul out, I noticed they start taking cheap shots. Remember the way they brought George Kittle down? Not one face mask, not two face masks.
I know.
It's like, we can't stop these motherfuckers.
That
No
was
matter what
scary.
we do, we got a chance to win.
I thought they were going to hurt him, too. I really was worried about that. They was all over Kittle. Ref couldn't do anything
His
about
name
it.
is Clark.
So it's like I know. I mean, look at Green Bay. Look at the way they left. It was just depression, man. They couldn't do anything. Nothing worked. I think we even felt sorry for them. We let Aaron Rodgers score twice. That's the way I feel by reviewing that game. You say, hey, we can't let them go out with the 0. Come on, let them get a couple points, man. Let them get a couple points.
But Vader, here's a Kansas City. They like to let the team jump out to leads. Let them do that with the 49ers. Yeah. I don't know why they're not noticing Kansas City's defense is a little suspect. They woke up on these teams because the magic Patrick Mahomes would not be denied. Oh, he can be denied. And he will be if he lets us jump out to a 20-plus lead. Ain't nobody going to come back on the 49ers' old 20-plus lead. I don't believe it.
Oh, no. Hey, let me tell you something. Once the mustard is off the hot dog, you see what happens, man. You see what Mostert did to Green Bay.
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't stop him for anything. I was just like, wow, man. Anything they did, I'm looking over at that sideline, Rumble, and I'm like, man, Kansas City don't know what they have coming. They don't.
And as soon as we jump out that lead, all of a sudden George Kittle's on the offensive line.
Well, Andy Reid ain't going to know what to dial up.
He
I'm
will.
telling you, man, that defense.
There's some things he can try. But if they start bombing the 49ers downhill like downfield like they like to do, they're going to have people waiting for that. Oh, I really hope they think they could go bombing the 49ers.
They're going to do that. They were going to do that possum move that Sherman did at the end on Green Bay. Sherman's an asshole. Classic. They bombed it out there. He knew he had a safety on top. He knew. He said, I'm going to let him catch it and run a little bit. And they went back to that. What happened on the second play?
Baited him.
He jumped the route, dude. He was in front of it and grabbed the ball.
Bader, we go.
Sherman, you're the best, Sherman.
He's
you don't need to
amazing.
worry about Revis signing.
No,
you don't need to worry about all this.
Oh, God. Vader, we got to go. Let me see tomorrow if you got some time.
I'll be tomorrow, Ronbo.
All right,
but anyways, hey, shout out to the Niner Empire, man. We made it. We're at the Super Bowl. Shout out to TNT, Big Show, everybody else in the Niner Empire family. Let me go! Ready to go! Radio Ronbo Sports. We are Super Bowl bound. Hit that like, people. Hit that like. You guys have a good night.
Thanks, Vader. You too. And as I look over there, I said, I just Donna Bell. Hey, Donna Bell. Frank Clark was talking trash after the championship game. Yeah, I know. But Frank's been talking nonstop trash before that game against the Titans. This is what Frank does. I never knew that about him. He got into a fight with Richard Sherman year before last. Frank Clark likes to talk and run a lot of smack. Oh, I hope the 49ers knock him out. And now, one of the founding members of TNT, Trez.
Mambo.
Yo. Who was that? That wasn't Trez. Who was that? Trez, where you at, man?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Rambo.
Yo. Got it right here.
All the red and gold you can find, Rambo. All the red and gold.
Yes. Raining down red and gold. Let me sprinkle some on DeMarcus's house. Yeah, because he don't understand. Or paint his whole house red and gold. That fool. Boy, you gotta grow up, DeMarcus. Grow the hell up. Trez, I'll tell you right now.
Rambo.
Yes.
I just want to say this. I don't even want to talk about the Chiefs right now, Rambo. We got all week to talk about them. First and foremost, Rambo, I want to give a shout out to you, man. This has been one hell of a ride this season with you. I've enjoyed every moment of it. The TNT, my brothers have enjoyed every bit, every ounce of the moment with you and the rest of the empire. We appreciate you. We love you. This has been one hell of a season. So we on a hell of a ride, Rambo.
Well, thanks, Trez.
And it continues.
Shucks.
So shout out to you, Rambo. Shout out to you.
You know I appreciate that. Thanks, Trez. Gosh, man.
Hey, man, why'd you have to put Trez on right with me, man?
There's your boy Jack, Trez.
Shout out to my boy Jack. Shout out to my boy Vader. Shout out to Jack and Vader together. Hey, them both my brothers from another mother right now. But yeah, Rumbo, without you, none of this is possible. You know what I'm saying? And we appreciate you, man.
Thanks,
You know what I'm saying?
Trez. It has been fun, Trez. For years. We went through such a roller coaster.
Right. Yeah, this roller coaster, right. And I just happen to have a reflection today about all we've been through, Rumbo. So it brings me to this right here. I want to have a segment called "Who Was I Wrong About?" Okay, on our team. Who was I wrong about?
Yeah, hey, how many lockdown, drag-out fights have we had since 2017? That would be funny.
A bunch of them, bro. So I'm going to start the segment off about who was I wrong about. I'm going to go on to eat my crow. I was wrong about Jimmy Ward.
Yeah.
I was wrong about Robert Saleh. Okay? Them are two I was wrong about, Rob.
Now, wait a minute.
And I'm not going to say I was wrong about Solomon T because, you know,
Eric
a lot of people
Armstead?
want to give up on Solomon.
You didn't appreciate it. You didn't like Eric.
I didn't like him. But he's come through. But he came through in his what season? Payday season. You know what I'm saying? Seems like all of them do.
This is true. You know?
I got to get paid. Yeah.
Oh, God.
So, yeah. Who was I wrong about, though, Rubbo? Yeah, I was wrong about Robert Saleh and I was wrong about Jimmy Ward, okay?
I would go on and eat
Trez, you've been forgiven for that already, though. Everybody's been forgiven about Jimmy. Everybody spoke up about J-Dub and Robert Saleh at this point. So, yeah. So, but if everybody wants to go down on record, then we could have that segment. Would be funny.
Yeah, I think folks need to go down. I think when we reflect back on the year, Ronbo, I think we need to have that segment where everybody can crow.
We can do that. Let's do that off season before the free agency. And Trey, and Trey's the reason why I got to claim my wrongness on our cousin Kirk. And you was trying to tell us to get up off of Kirk Cousins. I don't want him over here. And Trez was telling the gospel truth. Oh my God.
Hey. Preached it religiously, Ronbo. Religiously. You know what I'm saying? Well, look, Ronbo, I ain't gonna. I'll save all my Chief stuff for later. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I just wanted to dedicate this moment to you and for all you've done. You know what I'm saying? Again, this has been one hell of a ride, man. The TNT, all my TNT brothers, we thank you. The Empire thanks you. I know, and like again, shout out to you, Ronbo.
Thanks,
shout out to Vader for his return tonight.
Yes.
And shout out
we
to
never see him.
My brother from another mother, him and Vader.
Thanks, fam.
All right, Ronbo.
Appreciate you,
I'm out of here.
Trez. Love you to death, fam. Hey, man, we'll see you tomorrow. I'll be back.
Too.
All right.
All right.
And let us open the gate for Jack. Jack, come on in, fam. Ooh, Jack.
What's going on, everybody?
Jack, man. We're sitting up here, and even though we made the Super Bowl, Jack, can't nobody say nothing nice about the 49ers. We get 3 or 4 people that say something nice about the 49ers. Everybody else. Jack, we've gotten to the highest level. Why can't we get some love?
You know what it is, man? There's something about the Yorks that the NFL don't like.
Apparently.
Despite of our legacy that we had, they're not going to let us shine. But you know what? I want everybody to just calm down for a second. Like Jack told you when we played the Cardinals, relax. You know what I'm saying? These guys, Kyle Murray, you know what I'm saying, is a threat. He's going to be a lethal threat for many years. We're going to see a lot of them. And I predicted the right score that night. But I'm telling you guys again, like Sherman says, stay humble, everybody. We are going to beat the hell out of them, whether it is a early few scores to keep us up. Then we're going to run the ball. Whatever's going to happen, we are going to end up with a victory, with our 6th trophy. But I want everybody to stay humble because, you know what I'm saying, this is a squad that is to be reckoned with. This isn't the Andy Reid that had the other old players. You know what I'm saying? This guy, they're saying, Max Kellerman saying it's the best quarterback that he's ever seen.
Yeah, I know. So, boy, he says it all the time. I know.
Joe Montana, please don't jinx us. Don't put no more pressure on the 49ers. You know what I'm saying? You the
By
GOAT,
putting 2 uniforms up.
But just wait for the victory and then let's celebrate. You know what I'm saying? We've been here before, man. The Ravens did it to us, broke our hearts. 2012, 2013 season.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We are definitely going to do it. And, I think Quan being healthy, D Ford getting more healthy, the resting Tart, you know what I'm saying? Dre Greenlaw, you know what I'm saying? God damn, Dre Greenlaw. Was he a steal or what, man?
Hey, and he's getting better. Have you noticed that? Every week, Greenlaw seems to take it up another notch. Good grief, where's that going?
And he's feeding off of everybody's energy, and he's staying humble. He got the humble, you know what I'm saying? He's just awesome, man. I can't wait for this game. And, I just think that Richard Sherman is going to show everybody up. He's going to show Darrelle Revis and everybody in the world why he's the best of his era. You know what I'm saying? And Darrelle Revis, enjoy your potato chips on that couch like he said. You know what I'm saying? Because – you know what I'm saying? We are definitely coming.
All right. And cut the phone lines on going to Revis Island, man. I hear nothing else he's got to say. What is he doing that for? I don't understand. Why do these people come out of nowhere, Jack, to make these comments? They just want to get part of the limelight, right? You got DeMarcus Lawrence sitting over there talking about things that are so irrelevant it can't be believed. You got Revis taking shots at Sherman out of nowhere for no reason. I mean, I'm looking, who's next? Watch. Somebody else is going to say something ridiculous just to get some attention. Watch, see.
they're so jealous that they can't accept the fact that Richard Sherman, after he tore his Achilles, came back so strong, supercharged, was his own agent. If they succeeded, now he's going to Super Bowl. They want to take that limelight away from him and trying to make him not stay focused on the task in hand. But everything is going to be just fine. I'm telling you guys, he's a professional. He's been here before, so it's going to be fantastic, all right? We're going to get that ass, all right? Trez, everybody, you know what I'm saying? Let's do this damn thing. Ronbo, you always in the house, baby, all right? And as you know, Jack is back.
Yeah, love it. Jack, have a good day, fam. What time is it? Are you you the daytime or getting up or what?
Jack, pause on that. Get that ass. Oh.
Jack. Oh. Hey, Jay, hold on, man. All right. Tell you what. Hey, Jack, I'm going to see you later, fam. All right. All right. Hey. I got Daniel, SF49, 5249. No doubt, Ramo, thank you so much, very much. Thanks, Daniel. Thanks so much. And AJ. Somebody says, please tell me, Donna Bell wants to know what's wrong with Antonio Brown. I really think Antonio, that he could be CTE. There's definitely something wrong with Antonio. Jack, I'm sorry, AJ, come on in, man.
Yeah, I'm Jack of all trades. I'm AJ of all things. Yeah, man. All that, man.
You got to get a T-shirt with that.
You talking about all that, bro. So yeah, man, I'm happy, man. I'm excited. I knew Mostert was the man from the beginning. I knew that was the only Ziploc dude I was getting all of my chips involved in as far as how good he was.
Better than
ever. Hell of time. He got fired. He got fired. He got fired. He got fired. Then he got fired. I love
it made
that,
him stronger, AJ. I think it made him who he is. That man is full of rage when he's running. It just don't show on his face. But he's just like, he's got something to prove to everybody. And he did. So.
Yeah, I was saying pause to Jack, because Jack said something about that ass. And I'm like, what's going on with that ass? Pause, my nigga. Like my boy, like the comedian dude, that's Ashley Larry be saying, son, pause, son. But look, man, you know nothing about that. You don't know nothing about that, Ronbo.
No, I know that's going over my head. Yeah. But AJ, if you was to run into DeMarcus Lawrence, what would you say to him?
Man, I ain't got no. Man, please don't kill my vibe. Fuck him, man. Damn, man, he ain't nothing. He's Nathan. He's Nathan. But what I do know is your boy is gonna have a hell of a fight with Sammy Watkins, and they're gonna have to really kill that little speed of your boy Hill.
Tyreek Hill. Yeah, and they got another one too. What's his name? Malik something. Let me tell you something, AJ, and a lot of people who think that they just go run romp shot over the 49ers. Boy. You see, the 49ers don't be trying to outrun people. See, that's what people don't understand. This defense is set up and designed for just that. With the positioning on the field, the ball has still got to go through the air before it hits its target. Remember that. And the pressure he's going to be under, even though they think, hey, man, Mahomes can get out the pocket. He can do this. He can do that. Now about somebody says he's been reading books on how to move like Lamar Jackson. Go ahead. Do all of that stuff.
Are you going to the Super Bowl, Ronbo, by the way? Are you going to be able to do that?
I wish, but no.
Come on, man. Now you got it. This time you've been taking out all this good vibe.
Yeah, you know.
That's all
you know what? Hey, now, man. You need to make flight preparations. Everything. You need to do that far in advance. You got to know your team's going to win. Let's say you go try to get a plane to New Orleans, right? You try to get a plane to Miami right now. Ooh, it would cost. So
it would cost. It would cost some mud. Man. I'm shocked you ain't going though, Ronbo. I'm shocked you ain't going. I ain't gonna lie. I thought you was gonna be able to do some see McCarver, that dude that be on all the little, YouTube.
I don't even know if I don't even think McCarver's going to make the Super Bowl. You know, McCarver's at every home game, but he might be. I've not talked to him, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
okay, man. Well, I'm so glad for the fight that we put in. I got a question too about this Miami thing. So it's on the 2nd, and we're gonna leave out there on the 7th. So we're gonna be out there a whole week in advance, right?
Oh yeah,
Like
they leave Sunday, I think.
Yeah, I think they leave Sunday.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just perked up, but that dude on the you got a lot of trolls on your chat, man. I'm surprised they still here trying to put in a little hater plate, play to hate. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
So
you
I'm
know,
like, man, they don't.
AJ,
I'm like, man.
AJ, hey, AJ, let me tell you. Hey, anybody that does not like some of the people that are in here, just put a block on them. You won't see them. That's why I was saying.
I do.
Yeah.
But they come back. They come like new and improved gremlins and cockroaches. They just change their names or something. It ain't
AJ,
hard. You know what I mean? They default to somewhere else.
I hear you, but AJ, we gonna go because we're out of time. But let me see you tomorrow, and you can come in and say hi to your buddies on the chat. All right.
I ain't got no buddies, man. No new friends, man. I'm a real one now. Stop.
All right, fam.
All right, man.
See you tomorrow, AJ. Oh, God. And, hey, Charles.
Ronbo.
Charles, you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. I'm here, Ronbo. I'm ready.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Well,
so I gotta give props to my man Trey. He was preaching the gospel.
Yeah.
I'm just gotta give him props.
Trey, you said Trey. Trez or Dre?
Oh, I mean Dre. I said Dre.
Oh, Dre.
That man was preaching, first of all. And let me address D-Law for a second.
Mm.
You know it's bad. It's bad when Cowboy fans are making up nicknames like his name's Marcus Lawrence because he don't play no D. His name is Marcus.
And I didn't know he didn't make the Pro Bowl. I thought DeMarcus in the Pro Bowl. He's tweeting out, "Yeah, we repping in the Pro Bowl." What? And Dre just brought it to my attention. He ain't repping no Pro Bowl. If he's going to watch.
Watching the Pro Bowl.
They got no shame in Dallas. Wow. Of course, nobody's saying anything except for DeMarcus.
Didn't Ronald Blair have like 4 sacks in 8 games as a rotational guy? And
yes.
This $100 million deep end had 5 sacks in 16 games as a starter. Man, you really can back it up. What a season, bro.
If I'm DeMarcus, I'm not talking. I'm almost incognito. Nobody knows who I am. I'm walking around with a disguise on. I didn't want anybody to know it's me. I've not done nothing for the entire 2019 season. And I'm on social media talking, attacking the 49ers for using the name Hot Boys. Oh, that takes nerve. So I'm just delighted.
And Ronald, we have Marcus Lawrence, not DeMarcus, Marcus Lawrence address. We talk about this Kansas City game. I'm getting this 2007 Giants Pats vibe. That's what I'm getting. Where we send 4 all game and just keep going, putting pressure on Mahomes until he does not want to get pressure anymore.
Yeah,
I see that sort of vibe.
He's a fantastic football player, but Patrick ain't played nobody like the 49ers this year. So for them to assume he's just going to come in and cut us up like a surgeon, they got a surprise coming. Let's be kidding.
I'm looking at the Colts tape. I was looking at it earlier before I saw we were going to play the Chiefs. And what they did was they ran the ball 40 times, dominated time possession, and just kept Mahomes on the bench.
Right.
And keep in mind, the Colts had 5 defensive starters out.
Oh. See, that's what you do.
Better defensive team, and we run the football even better
than anybody he's played against. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know why they assume And we do everything that they do well. We do everything opposite of it very well. We're great against the pass. What are the Chiefs good at? They're good at distributing passes. Okay? What are they not good at?
They don't run the ball.
Yes. And what are they not good at? They're not good at stopping the run. What do we do best? See?
Run the ball.
So what is this
Ronbo,
blowing us off the field?
I'm tired of people. Let's just say the defense gives up 35-plus points.
Mm-hmm.
Do the people not know we have a top 3 offense that can go get 40 any given Sunday?
If need be, 49ers can score. Especially on a
Jimmy
defense
Garoppolo,
like that.
Yeah, absolutely. We have George Kittle, Emmanuel Sanders, and Deebo Samuel. Not to mention the best play caller in football, dialing it up on offense.
There it is. There's the truth right there.
The Chiefs' defense is a bottom 5 defense.
29. I know the 29th against the run. I don't know what they are overall. But if you aren't highly ranked against the run, you may as well, you're going to get hurt. Bad.
Ronbo, I'm going to be in Miami for that game.
Oh.
So if you want any perspective, predictions, anything on that game, you let me know.
Charles, hit me up on Ronbo Sports at Gmail since you'll be at the game. Oh, I definitely want to talk to you. Ronbo Sports at gmail.com. All right? And we'll set it up.
Let me write that up real quick. Ronbo Sports at Gmail.
Mm-hmm.
And Ronbo, as always, I appreciate the platform.
Thanks,
and
man.
Dre, you was preaching out. You was preaching tonight, man.
Gospel.
Always. All right, Ronbo, good night.
Thanks. Night, Charles. You get it? Dre never holds back. He actually gets carried away. I've told him that children are listening and they're going to think he's speaking the proper English. But we don't MF all the time. But so kids, do not talk like that because people say, "Where'd you hear that from?" Ronbo's show. Don't do that. And Dre, okay. Anyway, hey Mel.
Bang bang was good, Ronbo.
Hey Mel, we're going through. We're gonna get used to it between now and next year. The disrespect continues, even though we're in the Super Bowl. Dre, I can't believe. Oh, why we can't get no love? I don't get it.
I'm glad. I'm actually excited that we're not getting love, bro.
Oh.
That makes our guys hungry every single week. They're going to be so hungry. This talk is definitely getting back to them, man, and they don't like it, I'm sure.
And then Mel, the individuals that are coming taking shots. You got DeMarcus over there, and then you got Revis over on his island talking smack. So what's wrong with these people? What? This is the 49ers' time. Leave us alone. No, they can't.
Darrelle Revis he's overrated to me. He's definitely great, so I'm not saying that he's average or even just decent. He's great. He's a great, legendary NFL cornerback.
Oh, yeah.
But he's overrated.
Where's his integrity?
He's definitely not. He's right. He's not the greatest ever. That's just a fact. And he played a completely different style than Richard Sherman. Just like Sherm likely wouldn't have done or accomplished exactly what Revis accomplished if he played the same exact style. Revis wasn't successful at Richard Sherman's style either. Revis relied very heavily on his physical talents. Sherman relies on his brain. Sherman knows he's not the fastest cornerback in the league, and you have to cover these guys who are faster than you. But what he is he's way more intelligent. He's way more cerebral. And we've seen Darrelle Revis when he had to try to play zone. He's not smart enough to play a zone. He can't remember his assignments. He just wasn't really good at playing his zone, so he couldn't do what Richard Sherman did, just like Sherman wouldn't do what Revis did. It's just two totally different styles. And I never thought I'd...
My question, Mel, is why did he feel the need to put Sherm on blast about his man-to-man coverage? I don't understand. What would provoke that? I don't understand.
Well, I mean, they've had an ongoing thing since Richard Sherman came in the league, if you recall. His career started like crazy. It was absolutely stellar. In his second season, he was first team All-Pro. Took his team to
the Super Bowl. He was the leader of the Legion of Boom. It was just a lot going for Sherm. So, and, you know, he was very vocal, from asking Tom Brady, "You mad, bro?" to the whole Crabtree deal that made us despise him. He was very vocal, and he shot out like a rocket, man. He came out and was just one of the top guns. So the way this whole beef started was Richard Sherman was asked, this is after his interview with Aaron Andrews and when he became a household name, he was asked for his top 5 corners in the league, and he didn't name Darrelle Revis. So Revis took that personally.
Okay. I'd forgotten all about that. That's where that stems from. Because otherwise, what are you coming out of nowhere this late? You've been retired for what, 2-3 seasons now? Oh, Sherman ain't no real. I mean, I always just take the best receiver on the opposite team. Oh, Darrell, who asked you?
Because you can't play zone.
Yeah.
They don't trust in zone. God. But the reason why, so they asked Sherman why he left him off the list, and Sherman was honest. He said, oh, well, you know, Revis didn't play last year, because that was the year Revis played, I think, 2 games or whatever, and he hadn't come back yet. So that's why he left him off the list. But Revis took that personally and started taking shots on Twitter. And that's where the whole, if you recall, Richard Sherman versus Skip Bayless, that's where that whole deal happened, because Skip Bayless was talking about how Revis was right, and Sherman was in his class, not in his league. So that's when he started going back and forth. So that's where it originated. But now Revis is bored and he's old. He didn't keep himself in good enough shape to be as successful as Sherman at this time. So, you know, he's butthurt. Sherman had just caught the game-winning interception.
Hilarious.
He's butthurt, man. Yeah.
Oh, Mel. We're going to run out of time. But, Mel, we're going to be back tomorrow. We can talk more about Kansas City. But I loved your perspective on that. It's so accurate. All right, Phil. I'll see you tomorrow. Yes, indeed. And Mel brought up some things that I'd already forgotten about. This goes way back with Sherm and Revis. Hey, Big Steve. Big Steve. Big Steve. Steve's probably at work. Because I think a lot of times we'll catch him. Now that he knows, he'll be ready. All right. Hey, Derek. Derek. Dub B. Trey, right? Point as a 2-0 and Super Bowls. Played in Miami. They've won 2 of 5 Super Bowls there. Are we going to 49ers, Brian? 49ers, Brian.
Hey, what's up, Ronbo?
49ers, Brian. It's all about 49er fans as we're getting together tonight to whine about the lack of respect we can't get even at this level. I would have thought, Brian, by now, we've been getting disrespected all year long, but I would have thought by the time we got to the Super Bowl, well, the 49ers, the unlikely team, has earned their way to the top of the heap. Then they're going to challenge. Then they use the challenge word. They're going to challenge the Kansas City Chiefs for Super Bowl supremacy and NFL supremacy. If they win, they're 6-1, and they will be the greatest team in the Super Bowl era of all time. They can't do it, Brian. They can't do it. They can't say things like that. They refuse to do it.
Well, journalists are like weathermen to me, Ronbo. They're never right about anything. Yeah, you know?
I like the comparison. Raining like hell. Tomorrow's temperatures get up to about 75 degrees. It's a go-do-it day.
Yeah. Right? I mean, I was going to also say they're also trying to pin Kelsey as a better tight end than Kittle right now.
I've seen that.
That's kind of making me... Yeah. Yeah. They're just trying to light the fire under all our 49er asses, and it's not going to happen.
Well, I hope the guys hear it, though. I want them to be inspired, though. Mm-hmm.
But I have a feeling we're going to stop old Kelsey because that's a big part of their game, you know?
Of course.
And I don't –
He's going to be targeted.
See them. Oh, and then we put – I guess Mosley would be on Sammy Watkins, right? If I'm thinking right?
Probably. I mean, you know, it's going to be – you know, it's like a web that closes on these guys. They think the 49ers are just going to be taking these guys one-on-one. We're not playing man coverage. first of all. So when they go zooming down the field with Mahomes getting that ball out quick, he'd better get it out quick. His impression of Russell Wilson's not going to work, and he's not Lamar Jackson.
No. Well, okay. Well, we beat the Arizona running little quarterback, didn't we? Both times.
Yep. And he's faster than Patrick.
We should have won. We should have won both Seattle games.
Yep.
Let's not bring that up. But we should have won both. He's a running quarterback. Should have won both. The only really running quarterback that beat us was
Action Jackson.
I guess Lamar, and they beat us by how much?
3
points.
And what time was it? Last few seconds of the game. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Man.
Yes, sir. I don't know where all these reporters are getting their facts and their stats and all that. That's just not adding up to me. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, they're not going to stop it.
Kittle is twice the tight end Kelsey is. I'm sorry. I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for that, but I'm sorry. Kittle is the man right now.
Brian, listen. Kittle does more than just go out and catch the ball. You see, one of the reasons why our run game is as devastating as it is, George Kittle put an exclamation point by his name. He helps that game go.
I think we should. I think if they can't stop us on the run, I think we should just run it down their throats and control that clock again, just like we did Green Bay. You know?
And then start play action with Jimmy. Because now they're set back on their heels because they can't do anything about the run. Jimmy just rolling it out. He's hitting Sanders. He's hitting George. He's hitting Debo. You know, he's getting Kendrick. They can't. Oh, man.
And they ain't seen a defense like us all year. Come on.
And the 49ers is one of the highest ranked offenses, too, in the league. See? So, come on, man.
We should be favored by 7 points, just like Green Bay. We were favored by 7 against them. I mean, this 1 point stuff is ridiculous, you know?
Yeah.
So,
that's,
I don't care. We're going to win. Number 6, we're bringing it home.
I think so. Because that's...
So...
You got the Shanahan's family is working on us. We're looking at a very brilliant man in Robert Saleh. If they think they're not in for a fight, they'd better. And these analysts need to wake the hell up and shut up. God.
Yeah, and I like Andy Reid, but what has Andy Reid won? Come on. I mean, I just think he's a choke artist and doesn't call plays when they should be calling other plays. You know, I've watched him over the years and. Yeah, I just think I think Shanahan's gonna be the coach that wins this one for us.
I do too.
I'm so excited.
He can't outcoach. There's no way he can outcoach Shanahan. I do not believe it. No. I got a lot of respect for Andy Reid, but he's not the same. Shanahan's brilliance is more than just play calling. Man. So.
Yeah, I think it's more one-sided in our favor than it is for them. I think they just all have it backward. You know, I don't understand. That's why I never follow journalists anymore. I don't read the news much anymore. It's just all a bunch of hate and just brings you down. And they're not going to bring me down on my Niners. Hell no.
Smart man.
Not ever happening.
I'm in a rage most of the time, and I read that stuff and I get mad again. Why do I do it? Man, Brian, I'm going to be back tomorrow though. So we can talk some more, all right?
Hey, you got to be careful with that blood pressure, you know? Just don't let him get to you.
Head just blows up. Bam! Ow! We told Ronbo to stop listening to those guys.
Yep. Hey, you have a good night, sir.
You too. Have a huge night, Brian. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Oh, God. Hey, let's go check out Jay. Jay, you got some extra sounds going on. Oh, there it is. Okay, cleared that up. Jay, man, you know, just meeting here tonight, getting together on the fact that we can't get no respect. People still say that we go get. Now it's gotten to the point we're not only going to lose by 1.5. We got people running around the league talking about go get blown out. What? Who? Niners. What? Who? Kansas City. Y'all can't beat Patrick Mahomes.
They all going to jock us once we blow them out. Them boys ain't scoring over 20 points if they get to 20. And one thing they ain't talking about. They talking about how fast they receivers is. They got a track team as receivers. Well, our whole offense is an Olympic team. You know what I mean?
Hey,
we got a track team in the backfield, and then we got Debo and Kittles. You know, they lifting weights. They running through everybody. So,
there you go. I like that better.
About what they talking.
Man.
You know, let them have their track team. We got our Olympic team out here, and their defense is some garbage.
Jay, you remember when we played them year before or last year? What am I talking about? What did they look like in the second half? The 49ers made adjustments, and we did not have a doomsday defense last year. How many points did Patrick and his boys score in the second half of that game? They wasn't running nobody off the field. He had Tyreek Hill. He had Sammy. He had all them people.
Come on.
So now all of a sudden we just – come on, man.
And Jimmy got hurt. They lucky Jimmy got hurt.
Yes. And we figured them out in the second half easily. Come on, man. We didn't have
they out there talking about Patrick Mahomes like he Tom Brady, Joe Montana, Brett Favre, and Lamar Jackson mixed
all in one mix, exactly. I mean, I got respect for him. I think that kid is fantastic. He is going to be one of the best quarterbacks in the next 5 to 10 years. But come on, man. He ain't bulletproof. Somebody acting like he can't be touched. Oh.
I mean, did they go 16-0 this year?
No. So what is it?
Oh, okay.
Okay. And they said, so, you know, and also the Texans, 24-0. Let us get 24-0. And you guys think you'll come back on 49ers defense? Okay. Good luck with that. Because if they score 24, that means they can score 37.
Come on now. Texas can't even play no defense. Come on now. They ain't got no pass rush.
Ain't got no run.
Tennessee
They don't run the ball at all.
Come on. Tennessee ain't got no pass rush.
Yeah, 3. They ran 3 men.
Come on. Come on. They ain't seen no D-line they ain't seen no defense like this. Mm-hmm. This defense is going to go down in history as one of the top D. And them boys going to show up for Super Bowl. They going to shut them down. Mm-hmm. The real hot boys, the Marcus Pack girls.
Texas.
No, they the cold boys.
Dallas, Marcus, you ain't no hot boy. You at home on the couch watching the game, and you ain't even in the Pro Bowl. Should have heard him. Jay, the man is tweeting out, yeah, we repping here at the Pro Bowl. We? Who is we, DeMarcus? I thought he had me fooled. I thought he was in the Pro Bowl. I told him, well, Marcus, y'all have a good time repping at the Pro Bowl. And give us some regards. We can't make it. We'll be at the Super Bowl. I didn't even know. Oh, if I'd have known that, I'd have clowned him to death. I'm going to go back.
You got to. You big bum. You played 16 games, got 5 sacks. Solomon Thomas got 3 sacks, and he out fifth 6 D lineman. Come on,
you know. And DeMarcus got paid. Oh, did he get paid?
Got paid for nothing.
Oh, love it.
Got paid just to stand around.
That's why Jerry Jones. And Jerry Jones, that's why he's running around all mad. Jerry, I paid more money. I paid good money, and I'm a little disappointed in the results. He's got to pay Dak. What are you going to pay Dak, Jerry? Oh, I love this stuff.
You tell Jerry he should have kept his receipt.
He should have.
He need to take that back and change it for something else.
Hey, Jay, we got to go. Hey, I'll see you tomorrow, Jay. We'll be back to talk more 49er football.
All righty. I appreciate you, Rambo. Appreciate what you do. Because I be tired of hearing them analysts. This is the only good spot. This is the only good place to be.
Thanks, fam. Because, you know, they know they ain't right. Oh. All right, fam. See you tomorrow.
Right. They be right after the Super Bowl. All right. Have a blessed night, Rambo.
You too.
Have a blessed night. Faithful. Call us out as always. Because I'm ready for the Super Bowl.
Yes. Big J.
Already. Have a blessed night.
I just realized, I believe Jay is probably rolling down the highway, too. Hey, Keith.
Ew. What's up?
Keith.
Empire.
Keith, is this Robert's Keith?
you know, man. You know it. You know what's going on. I'm going. Hey, Ronbo, I'm going to jump straight into it real quick.
Go ahead.
I'm going to jump straight into it. So listen, we've been running on a real great balance. Our team was built brick by brick. Our guys love each other.
Mm-hmm.
It's not too many times. They don't even. The only person that talks on their team like that is Sherm. Sherm is that's the line, like, as far as talking this shit and all that.
That's true, isn't it?
Other than that,
he is the only one. But that's what he does.
He's the only one. That's what he does. Everybody else plays that balance. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
All these people talking, they don't give us no respect because they're scared. Because when you get in the ring, you got to go 12 rounds. It used to be 15, but now it's 12. This is not amateur. I'm telling you now, them 4 guys up front is going to cause havoc for that guy that want to run around. For one reason, we done played running quarterback. We see 2 running quarterbacks 4 times a year for once. For one. You know what I'm saying? Murray and that guy in Seattle. All right?
I don't want to hear his name either.
You know
I appreciate that, yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So they're full of all this and all that.
Yeah.
This person gonna do that and this person gonna do that. He's not as loose as that other guy in Seattle. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then you gotta look at the teams that didn't play. Yo, our last 8 games was brutal this season.
I know.
Our last 8 games was brutal.
Nobody wants to take that serious. Oh, no.
They don't want to take that seriously. And they keep disregarding, oh, well, Jimmy G this and Jim. Now, mind you, Stephen A. finally tried to give him his respect and stated, oh, I'm not going to call him Jimmy the porn star. He just going to be Jimmy.
Yo,
okay.
You notice that? He pulled the plug on that. I haven't heard him say that lately.
He pulled the plug on that.
Huh.
Yeah, he pulled the plug on that. He pulled the plug on that. Only people that's really been on our side is Max. But anyway,
Cowherd.
Get all that. We going to Miami.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody that knows and all them haters out there, we did this, we built this. This empire is what we got going on. Them hot boys is gonna be on their ass. Like I told them, nobody thought we would be here.
Mm-hmm.
They was 4-12, or they was
came
4-12
to the Super Bowl. Yeah, we was hurt. Okay, Keith, the 49ers should have been. They should have been 9-7 last year. You know what? Somebody just put in the chat that Patrick Mahomes, if he's gonna come out and do a Lamar Jackson, Russell Wilson, Kyler Murray imitation, he's gonna be extremely handicapped. I'm looking at his 40 time. I saw somebody say he runs a 4.8. Sure enough, I Googled it up, and it says right there, 4.8. How you go do a Lamar Jackson? The Lamar Jackson was what, a 4.3, 4.4?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Man.
Wish he would run.
Even that guy in Seattle run a 4.5. The guy in Seattle runs a 4.5. like, come on, man.
Go ahead.
I'm
Patrick.
not entertaining it.
I hope they don't hurt him
Go ahead,
because I don't
run.
wish that on anybody. But you know what? If he tries to run, everybody in the linebacker corps can run past him. Everybody. We don't have nobody run slower than Patrick.
That's the whole thing. The thing is this. Even the game that we lost against the Ravens, if Kawan was in there, the game would have been a lot different. You know what I'm saying? Because our other guy, our young guy, 54, was also dropping back in coverage. Now, Greenlaw can cover as well, but he's not as fast as 54.
Quan. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So therefore, you know.
We got to go, though, fam.
Yes,
we ran out of time. But listen, I'm looking for you tomorrow. If you get some chance, say hi to Robert for me, too. All right.
You better believe it. Hey, Niners all day, Niners Empire. I love y'all. Big up to TNT and my fellas out there. And we're going to continue to do what we do. Hey, we in Miami. South Beach. Let's go.
Have a great night, Keith.
Yes,
Good
sir.
stuff, Phil. All right.
Hey, tomorrow I'm going to have my son on the phone. He say Niners all day. Yes,
I want to
sir.
hear it. All right. Have a great night.
3 years old, Niners. He's like, Niners.
That's
sir.
awesome. Oh, man. Oh, are you ready for this? Now, I've looked up, Patrick Mahomes runs a 4.8. Do you know that Nick Bosa runs a 4.79? Don't you love that?
I do.
I got to check out D Ford's 40 time, too. Patrick Mahomes ain't even the fastest man amongst our front line people. So please, run, Patrick, run. Big Steve.
Ronbo.
Steve, you got a speaker on behind you. Can you mute that?
Hold on. I got you.
Let me check out D Ford's time. This is hilarious. Patrick, I've been checking out Lamar Jackson's game. I'm going to see what I can do with that. Come on, man. You kidding me? You're just a little bit faster maybe than Jared Goff, maybe. Jared Goff must run at least a 5.
Is that better, Ronbo?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't hear any echo now.
All right.
So, Steve, come on in, man, and talk about that fellow in Texas, if you like, who doesn't like the fact that our guys call themselves the Hot Boys. And then, of course, you have the people around the league saying the 49ers are going to get blown out by the Kansas City Chiefs, 4-8 running Patrick Mahomes.
Man, I'm getting so sick of this. We'll touch on some of that, but I'm so sick of this Jimmy G hate, man. So I did this.
Oh.
I did this today, and I pulled this up for a reason, man, because I can't stand this Jimmy G hate. It's getting ridiculous already.
It's annoying,
We're in
ain't
the
it?
Super Bowl, and we're still hearing the same rhetoric. So these are just some. Because I know we don't have a lot of time, but week two against Cincinnati, 17 for 25, 296 yards passing, a quarterback rating 131. Week 5 against Cleveland, 108.5 passer rating, 20 for 29, 181 yards. 136.9 passer rating, 317 yards against Arizona. Another one, 424 yards, 34 for 45, 115.4 passer rating. Against Green Bay, 145.8 passer rating, 253 yards, 14 of 20. And who can forget New Orleans, 131.7, 26 for 35, 250 yards. How can you hate this guy? He goes out every week and performs. And when he doesn't have to, but he's still accurate, and he does what the coaches tell him to do.
Tells him to
How
do.
can
He
you hate
follows
this
the
guy?
game plan. Exactly. And then they blame him for that.
What was it?
Oh, the 49ers, Kyle doesn't trust
329
him.
of 476. 3,000, almost 4,000 yards passing this season. Come on, man. Those are good numbers. And I could keep going because I have more here. But, I mean, the point is he's accurate. He's a good quarterback. He can throw with the best of them. These guys are going to get surprised, man. And everybody's talking about how we can't hang with the Chiefs. And there's going to be a lot of jaws on the ground after the Super Bowl's over.
Hey, Steve, and let me make this announcement, too, while people talk about how Patrick Mahomes is going to run all over us. D Ford runs a 4.59. So, Patrick, if you want to hit that corner and start outrunning people, please do. Because we're not going to treat him like the Tennessee Titans. I don't know what went wrong with the Titans tackling, but if Patrick thinks he's going to get on his tennis shoes and start running around on the 49ers, has he got a surprise coming. I got to find out, too, what Eric Armstead runs. I'm not a boy, but go ahead. And
Who would you say is the better mobile quarterback, Lamar Jackson or Patrick Mahomes?
Oh, that is not a question, Steve. Lamar Jackson is the best mobile quarterback in the league. Nobody's going to keep up with him. That's a running back with incredible speed. God, hate that.
Still almost beat the Baltimore Ravens.
Yes. Okay, the argument against that is Patrick has got way more weapons than Lamar did to throw to. Okay? Well, what's he running for?
That is true.
Yeah, so.
But as far as the mobile quarterback hurting our defense, I mean, go ahead, Mahomes. I mean, he's gonna have to throw those quick passes, but the problem is if he's trying to throw those short out route passes because you don't want to bomb it down the field because you don't want to take a chance on Sherman or Mosley intercepting him. Then you can take a chance of Fred Warner jumping in front of the ball, or even worse, Quan Alexander, who's flying around everywhere. I mean, I don't know, dude. I think this will be a good matchup, but I sure as hell ain't gonna sit back here and talk about, the Chiefs are way better and Patrick Mahomes. And he is good. I got to give him his props. He's one of the best quarterbacks that I've seen.
He is.
But he hasn't faced this defense, man. We're elite, and our boys are hungry. We're hungry. We're tearing up everybody we face.
Big Steve, we got to go. I'll tell you what, I'll look for you tomorrow. Be back, all right?
All right, Ronbo. Shout out Ronbo Sports. Shout out Empire, man. We're here, baby. We are here.
And we ain't moving.
Feels great, baby.
Good night, Steve. And
all
let's
right,
go.
Ronbo. Take care, brother.
You too. Israel.
What's going on, Ronbo?
Israel, anger. You know, I tell you, I try not to react at this point. Israel, we went through 17 weeks of football. We should be used to it. But I thought, I don't know why, after we got to the Super Bowl, people would say, not everybody, of course, but 90% of what you're hearing out there is the Kansas City Chiefs, this is their year. Whoa. They're a 1.5 favorite. It's not given to them, is it? So, we're going to get blown out, Israel, according to most analysts.
Ronbo, I mean, I've been hearing this for the past 17 weeks and also 2 months in this brand new year. And I'm already getting used. I'm already not seeming to care for what the media is saying. I don't care what Stephen A. Smith is saying. I don't care what I don't care what
Mike Florio, Pete Prisco.
Prisco and all these haters. I mean, Ronbo, I'm also getting heat right here where I'm at too. I mean, my own mother is also choosing the Kansas City Chiefs to beat the 49ers. My sister is voting for the Kansas City Chiefs. My best is voting for the Chiefs as well. I mean, everywhere I go, people are just
Chiefs.
I mean, it's just us against the world. I feel like it's us against the world. I mean,
it is.
What is up with all? What is up with this, Rumble? I mean, really,
I can't figure it out. Why they should get a little bit of respect? Do we look like wimps? Do we really look like they just walk in and just beat up the 49ers? Nobody's done it this year, Israel. Where is this coming from? Where? Whoa!
I mean, come on. What more do you? All I gotta say to these people, these haters, and around this country. I mean, what is up with you guys? I mean, what more do you want from us? I mean, seriously. I mean, we already knocked out one of these elite quarterbacks. We already proved all these haters and other teams. I mean, we already beat them already. And now all of a sudden you have Lawrence and Revis just coming in and going after our boys too. I mean,
why now? Revis could have said what he wanted to say in week 3 or 4. Why now, Darrell? And he's got DeMarcus Lawrence whining about something he really has no right to whine about.
Actually, yeah. At all times, I mean, I have no right to be saying something about this situation. I mean, Lawrence, just mind your own business. Seriously,
basically,
mind your own business, and also let and because we own this. We own this. I don't know how you say it, but
hot boys
right here. This.
And they've been saying it all season, Israel. All of Marcus, I want to thank those who get me up on the situation as I'm monitoring this. You're monitoring what? What are you, the police? Shut up, DeMarcus.
I mean, DeMarcus,
weird.
What the hell? Seriously, that's all I gotta say, guy. I mean, I just had enough with all these NFL players are going after attacking our team and also our guys as well. I mean, this is just getting ridiculous, and it's just sad.
We're gonna hear more.
It really is.
Yeah. Who do you think is going to be next to take a shot at the 49ers? Who's got a bone to pick with the 49ers around the league, I wonder now?
You know who it is, Rumble? I'm pretty sure it's going to be Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek already
Tyreek
had
Hill.
it. Remember he had to think about the cheetah? Ain't but one cheetah out here. Boy, I
Yeah.
tell you what, Tyreek, I got news for you. Marquise Goodwin could probably beat you. And I'd put my money on it too. See, okay, you know what? It's this is what they do. They just try to make us mad. We can't let it work.
I mean, let them get.
Let 'em talk.
Let them trigger us so much because the more you trigger us, the more all of our boys in the team is going to get even more mad. They're going to use that anger towards that game.
That's it.
It's going to be all going to break through.
Israel, we got to go. Let me see you tomorrow, fam, to get some time. Good to hear from you, too. All right?
Same thing with you, Rob. I'll keep you in touch on your Instagram, and I love it, and keep in touch on you on Instagram as well.
Thanks, fam. It's always a good time, ain't it? All right. Have a good night.
That's for he always says, Ronbo, and I'm gone.
See, and he's making that money. All right, fam. Night.
All right, night, Rob.
God. Hey, I see. Daniel, SF 49ers fan. D Ford's our secret weapon, only 1 year removed from Kansas City. He knows their system well, practiced against Mahomes for 2 years. He's motivated for revenge. And especially now that Frank Clark is just running his mouth at 100 miles an hour. He's got to carry a fire extinguisher around with him to put out the mouth that's just rolling. Frank, whoa, what is it? Dean, come on in, fam.
Hey, Ronbo, what's up?
Dean, let's get it off your chest, mate. Yeah.
Oh man, I'm so happy the Niners in the Super Bowl right now. Like, I've just been smiling every day, man. Every day since Sunday, I've been smiling. And
smile about it. Yes.
So this whole media thing, we're so used to like the media being down on the Niners. Like everyone had the Vikings beating us. Everyone had the Green Bay beating us. It's just like they always have every team beating us on the media. It's just we just have to get used to it, I'm so used to it.
Even when we were favored, Dean, even when we were favored to win, they would say right there, look for the Vikings to win this game.
So the Vikings were like, what, 7.5?
7 points?
7-point favorites or whatever? Yeah. So I don't even care because I've been hearing it all year, just Niners this, Niners that. Like, oh, they beat this team, but wait till they play this team and we beat them. Like, I'm so used to it. I don't even care anymore.
And then the excuses, they gave excuses and reasons why the 49ers won the game. And Shannon Sharp says, I'm looking at Shannon Sharp, he says, the Hawks could have swept. They should have swept. And Mike Florio, things would have been different had Dre Greenlaw not made that play. It'd be the 49ers on the road as a wild card, and maybe they get worn out, and they're not. And Mike, what are you talking about? What happened happened.
Ronbo, you see those, like, that's always their excuse, for, like, different things. They always try to pick the Niners for whatever reason. I don't care, man, because I'm so used to it. Like, everyone else should get used to it, too. They're going to hate on us, and we're going to keep on proving them wrong, That's what we do. Especially with this team, man. Like, shout out to this team. Like, so week 1 through 4, it was pretty bad. Even the Bengals game was actually kind of bad, at least the first half. But, man, like, that Tampa Bay game was nothing but penalties, man. Like, George Kittle got, like, 2 touchdowns. Like, got called back because of golden calls. Like, there were so many penalties. And then second week, so we played the Bengals. We didn't do that good first half, to tell you the truth, except for, like, the last 5 minutes. We came out with some good plays.
Yeah.
And the Steelers game, I don't even need to explain the Steelers game. That was terrible. That was so bad. All the fumbles and everything.
Dean, the Bengals game, though, the 49ers, they kind of clown the Bengals. I think they had a lot of problem, it seemed, with Tampa Bay. But the Bengals...
Yeah. Well, the Bengals, if you go back and kind of, like, watch the game a little bit, though, that the first half wasn't as good. But
maybe not, but I just remember they scored... And we didn't have them down. They finally scored 7 points in the last quarter. I think that John Ross finally got loose for one. But otherwise, the 49ers controlled that game, as I remember. Did they score 17 points?
I think so, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
But anyway.
I was watching I've been watching the last few games, dude. Like that Panthers game is like what really made us, dude. What really brought them together, like that glue.
A 50
that
burger.
Steelers game, like most of them had 2 fumbles on that Steelers game.
Oh, that was bad.
And then Jimmy I think he had 2 interceptions that game or something. Like it was just a bad game.
It was slop from beginning to end.
We go to Browns and we did pretty good. Or actually, they came to our place and on Monday night. Dude,
and got annihilated.
Oh yeah. That's the thing. We do so good against pocket passes, and everyone's like, "Oh, Vikings got the Niners because of this and this." I was like, "No, pocket QB. We're
Dead
fine."
meat.
And then Green Bay, Aaron Rodgers, another pocket passer, and everyone's just. Oh,
and I tell you something else, Dean. I tell you something else. Mahomes is not fast. 4.8 is not enough to get away. But Dean, we're out of time though. Let me see you tomorrow if you get a chance, will you?
Okay, yeah. Ronbo. Yeah, thanks for having me on. And man, I'm so glad to be in the Super Bowl, man. Go Niners.
It's fun, ain't it? All right, dude. Have a great night.
You too, Ronbo.
Thanks. I see Christian. I'm sorry. Sorry, Christian. Christian Espinoza. Thanks, Christian, for the contributions. That's it, huh? Okay. Ellis. Come on in, Ellis.
Ronbo, what's going on?
Ellis, tonight it's let me holler at you. At DeMarcus Lawrence's, Mrs. Lawrence's child came out of nowhere talking about what name he owns. And then, Ellis, your team and mine has been predicted to get blown out on Super Bowl Sunday. So anything you want to add to that, Ellis, jump on in there any way you want to.
Well, I may indulge maybe in a little marijuana here from time to time. However, I am not a man. I'm quite fond of the real word drugs. You understand what I'm saying? And I clearly, any and everybody who's speaking, this nonsense about our champions, soon to be Super Bowl champions in our team. Mm-hmm. They must be on that hard stuff. You know what I mean? So.
And don't smoke and tweet. That's the thing,
Don't come back. Keep smoking. Look, keep smoking, and go on and beam up to Scotty, and don't come back. That's a bunch of bull. And I mean, he just was trying to draw some attention. It seems to be they call it cloud chasing. So I think he was just trying to get some attention to himself and that organization. Nobody cares. And if Quan went and got the verification from
somebody just mentioned
out there in New Orleans. Yeah, if he got confirmation, then he don't need nothing else. It don't even matter because that's the original Hot Boys. Before,
there you go.
When Lawrence was still peeing in the bed, that's when the Juvenile and the Hot Boys was out.
I hope DeMarcus. I gotta go get that link and send it to Marcus. Marcus, guess who got authorization? You didn't. Oh,
right. Exactly. So that's gonna be the next. That's gonna be the next talk of the town. But yeah, man. This is a situation where we can take advantage. I'm not in any fear of the Chiefs. I heard that their defense is playing better, but I'm not in any fear of what they can do when it comes to defending us. They seem to be very sloppy. There was a lot of offside, penalties, and from them. There was they had 3 consecutive, 10-yard penalties back to back, and I think that might have been just 3 of the 4 or 5 they had on the day against the Titans. So we need to utilize that. If they're trying to jump off the damn offside, then we need to be getting them, getting them off the, getting them off that ball before it goes, and anything that we can take advantage of, we need to take advantage of. Not that we necessarily need them, or that's like a must-have, but that's something we can just take advantage of.
And Ellis, that's what Kyle does. He's going to look at them and see where they're the weakest, And he's going to work that just like them wrestlers and everybody else you see on TV. If a dude's got his leg wrapped up in a bandage, you notice how they just keep punching down on his leg. They put his leg over the top rope and bounce it off there. That's Kyle Shanahan. If you got something hurt or you're weak, he's going to beat that area for as hard and long as he can. You know?
Oh,
so.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. What are you thinking as far as I mean, they got Tyreek Hill is good, and
they're fast.
That other, say that again.
No, they're fast. Ain't no doubt about it. They're fast.
Yeah, they're fast, and they got that receiver. I don't know why I can't remember his name right now. They got a couple of weapons, but I mean, at the end of the day,
Sammy Watkins, and they got another quick kid too. All their receivers are fast. All right, but you see, you got to bring ass to get ass. So how about the thing is, we're one of the top scoring teams in the NFL as well. That's why I say, oh, y'all got it. And we got a better defense than you do. So, you know, this is going to be one of those situations where somebody's making a mistake on the calculations here. So you guys just score 35, we'll score 40. That's just the way it is.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll tell you what, if it becomes a shootout and and it's a high score, it's going to go to 50. Somebody's going to get 50 this year. It ain't if it ends up being if they surpass and we supersede like 30 points between the both of us, I think it might go up to 50 because that just lets you know that the offenses are in rhythm and it's a slugfest. But we don't want to play that kind of game. I would rather us just
step on their neck
put up 40,
and run
50
the ball.
on them and just don't take their foot off. Put the foot on their necks and don't take your foot up. Off of the net.
That's why I can't wait. See, everybody's talking about their offense. Well, wait and see what offense you find out coming out of San Francisco. Ellis, we ran out of time. Ellis, let me see you tomorrow if you get a chance, will you?
Yeah, no problem. I'm glad I'm back. I've been getting hung up on the past couple of nights. The last 2 nights I've called, I've actually been on hold, and then I got hung up on, and then when I called back, it says on the app, it actually says full. It doesn't even put the code in there anymore. It says full. So I'm glad I managed to get in tonight. But, yeah, shout out to you, Coach Reed. You're in trouble. You should already know that. I think he's probably shitting on himself. But we'll talk about that another night.
Good stuff, Ellis. All right, man. Have a good night.
Have a good one. Shout out to the family. Shout out to everybody, man. Peace.
Thanks, fam. Yeah. And as John V says, thanks for that contribution, John. Christian, if I didn't say so, thanks to yours as well. John says, champions behave like champions before they are champions. Bill Walsh. So that's why you don't hear any feedback, any words coming out of San Francisco. We just sit back. All right, go ahead. Now, Sherman's got some things to say, but the rest of us just go back him up. Hey, Elliot.
What it is, Ronbo. You know I was waiting.
Yeah, Elliot. Man, good to hear from you, fam.
Yo, no doubt. Good to hear from you, too, again. What's going on, man?
Elliot, we ain't got
man,
no off.
Who the hell is hating on Nick Bosa? Did any of these dudes have a season the first year and do what they did like he did, or what?
Not that I remember. I mean,
I don't either. I didn't know this dude until he said something. What's his name again?
What you about DeMarcus Lawrence? See.
Oh, that's his name, DeMarcus Lawrence. What team he play for again?
No, DeMarcus, you know what? He doesn't have he's not complaining about Nick. He's complaining about the fact that Quan is using a name he feels he has a right to stop anybody else from using while he's at home on the couch watching the 49ers take that version of the Hot Boys to the Super Bowl. Yeah.
Come on, man. Let people do what they do when they doing whatever they doing and got the limelight. What are you hating about, bro?
It makes him look bad. He's an embarrassment. You need to hush, DeMarcus. Just be quiet. Man, if you got to take this up, take it up next year.
That and this whole little Darrelle Revis situation. This is what I do know.
they say Sherm is the best cornerback over the past decade. Well, this dude played like 6-7 years, right?
Yep.
Long run with Sherman. Yep. So you know that he's feeling some kind of way about that.
Yep.
So he just got to remind folks about who he was. All he had to do is come in and say, yo, I've been a top-notch cornerback during my time, man. Just don't forget about me. He ain't got to point out no differences or none of that old other stuff. That's all he got to say, man. We would agree with him. Like, yo, you know what? You had Revis Island. We remember that, you know what I'm saying? But we know a lot of times when you got your ass beat the fuck down, too. I ain't never seen Sherman
people running
get beat down.
on Revis Island like you say, boats hitting the beach right and left. So, dear Revis.
Man, what is the point, dog? It's hate. That's the part I don't even understand. Like, y'all don't got to hate on other players for doing what it is they do. Let them get their shine on. Just remind them, yo, I was a top-notch player too, so y'all didn't count me in that last 5 people. Just don't forget about me. That's all you got to say. And then we can go. You know what? He got a point.
Yeah, Elliot, did you watch the top 100 players? I didn't watch the whole thing. Is Revis amongst the top 100? I got to find out. Hey, chat, help me out with this, y'all. Did Revis get picked in the top 100 players of all time? Boy, I cannot.
I can't tell you. I can't tell you,
because you know Deion Sanders is in there.
I just know when I got notifications about people who played for San Francisco who got picked in that. That top 100. I didn't really check out the whole thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I wasn't even really interested, to be honest with you.
Yeah, because I'm just trying to find out how does Revis have license to come out of nowhere? He could have said this a long time ago. Revis just comes out of nowhere. Man, he don't, man, if it was me, I man up. Revis.
Again, Ronbo, you just got to remember, he played over half a decade with this dude who is touted as the top cornerback over the past decade, and he ain't getting mentioned in the top 5, so he's feeling some kind of way. Think about it. His argument isn't valid, but his anger is valid,
right?
Because he feel like, yo, y'all forgot about me, but you ain't got to go at nobody about it, though.
Right? I can't respect him anymore. You acted like a child in that situation. Leave it alone, Revis.
On top of his last couple of years, he sucked. He sucked. You know what I'm saying?
Ellie, we got to go, fam. I'll be back tomorrow. I hope you get back in here and let's talk some more, okay?
Oh, I'm back. I'm in here every day. I can't, Ronbo. I told you I'm on you till it's over. Till you get rid of the show. I'm on you, dog, every time. All I want to do is ask is this. Is there like some sort of, because I've been a fan just as long as these guys, and I'm a diehard fan of these guys too. Is there sort of invitation or application I can fill out for this Empire shit? Because, I mean, damn, I want to be a part of it, too. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if I got to just be myself and do my own thing and rep my team, I got to do that. But I've been doing that for years. Ain't nobody trying to hear this shit in Detroit, man.
Hell, you already are.
No
matter where you are, you're already a member of this family, all right?
All right. I appreciate that. I guess I'll just take that as I'm a part of everything that's going on, man.
All right.
So I appreciate that, man. I'm going to get with you the next time we on, Ronbo.
All right. Looking for you, too. Have a good night, fam.
Have a good one, dog. Yep.
You too. And it's Go Niners. Go Niners. GoNinersEmpire.com. All right. Oh, Empire.com. GoNinersEmpire.com. Is that Elliot? Okay.
Yeah,
that's
still me.
GoNinersEmpire.com. All right, there you go. All right, fam.
All right, fam.
Thanks, Elliot. Have a good night, fam. Oh, I got confused on the question. I got straightened out. All right. Hey, let me go. Steve Trafford. He said, y'all can't be the hot boys if you're sitting on the couch and didn't even make it to the playoffs. You, the not hot boys, who got it better than us. Nobody! I would be embarrassed. Both of them. I'm sitting back watching the 49ers go further, and I'm talking what am I talking about? What I'm talking about, if I'm Darrelle Revis and DeMarcus Lawrence, it could wait. Whoa. So anyway, And Steve, thanks, man, for that contribution. I don't know, man. These guys are just killing me. I really can't take it. Hey, 3:30 Ohio.
Ronbo, what's happening, my friend?
And what is your name?
John V.
It's John V. I thought we had John V in our system last night. John, good to hear from you again.
Good to hear from you, my friend. Good to hear from you.
John, I'm just outraged. And we've got to learn as 49er fans, John, we've got to develop a thick skin. I get too emotional about this team, and I react. And first thing I want to do is defend them. But you're gonna be fighting all the time if you do that. I'm on Twitter going nuts. Oh. I'm lucky I haven't got banned. Oh, God, these guys are annoying. So
I know how you feel, brother. I know how you feel. I just every channel, every radio. I don't know. I'm shaking my head at every turn, every stoplight. I find myself screaming in the car. I'm arguing.
I know, right? You know what I'm talking about? Fools. That's it. Same reactions. John, a guy says on Twitter, right? They're answering some thread about Jimmy G, and they're saying Jimmy G's not necessary for the 49ers to win. The guy says, yep, Jimmy G's nothing more than a good-looking Trent Dilfer. Oh, man, I went off, man. First, dude,
yeah.
That is
Trent
grade...
Dilfer is ugly as hell and always has been.
Dude, that is grade A. No, you get 3. That's grade AA, BS. When did he come in? Trent Dilfer on his best days never looked anything like Jimmy Garoppolo, man. Learn the game of football and don't tweet. Oh, we went back and forth for a few minutes on that, and I can't even repeat some of the things were said. But I can't believe some guys are saying things like that and don't think anybody's going to challenge them on that stuff. Are you kidding me? Trent Dilfer? What? Oh.
These guys are hearing it. Their wives are talking up Jimmy G. He's handsome. Jimmy Handsome G, 13-3.
The porn star, God. Jimmy.
What reasons? What reasons do they have to tear this man apart?
Jealousy.
Why are we the negative narrative of the Super Bowl? I mean, my God, we can't catch one good praise, maybe by a
3
few
or 4
guys.
people.
Colin Cowherd. Yeah.
I got one guy, ESPN writer. Who else? Yeah, so you got to think about it. Because you can get plenty of negativity, but you can't find anybody saying anything right. We're getting blown off the field.
And I mean, the proof is in the pudding. I mean, look at the stats. Like, we are competitors. Why can't we get the right word? I mean, my God. Skip Bayless has got Tom Brady on the heels of Jimmy Garoppolo already. We're still 2 weeks out. I mean, what the hell?
Right? They're bringing him to San Francisco. That's already out there. Tom Brady could be on his way to San Francisco. Whoa, wait a minute. Why is Brady? He's 42 years old. Jimmy Garoppolo's played one season. Now we're gonna kick him to the curb and bring Tom in for what? 1 or 2 seasons? Oh,
yeah, they got us losing before we even got there, Ronbo. I mean, they got us losing before we even got there, man.
God.
It's bull, but I know. Hey, I know we got to keep it quick, but it was my pleasure always. And
thanks, John. Appreciate your family. You know this.
Absolutely, my friend. I appreciate you and the show, man. Everything's
thanks,
great.
John.
Looking forward to it. What time are you back on?
Tomorrow I'm going to try to be in early. I've got to stop coming in late. I'm going to try to be in as early as 6. John, are you on the East Coast?
Yeah, East Coast.
Yeah, I got to try to get in here earlier, man. I got all my brothers out there in the East Coast and sisters. So, all right. Oh, yeah, in Ohio. I'm looking right at the address, right? All right.
Yeah, no big deal. We're all good.
Thanks, John.
All right, Ronbo. Take care.
You too, fam. Night.
All right. Bye-bye.
And, Donabelle, I want to thank you for enlightening me. No, Revis is not in the 100 countdown. So, Darrell, let he whom was without sin cast the first stone. Hey, Big Al, come on in, man.
That's why you have to have That's why you have to have a creative fighter to beat me.
Big Al, who is that? Is that a little girl, or little boy?
Hold on. Can you hear me?
Yo, I can hear you now. Come on in, fam.
Man, I was playing my son in UFC. My bad.
It was funny. My dad used to. Anytime we competed, my dad beat me in a foot race when I was 11, 12 years old because I thought I was fast, right? The old man kicked my butt up and down that lot. He didn't give me no respect. I was looking at Dad's butt and the bottom of his shoes. And then I realized after I got a little older, okay, now I know where I got a little bit of my speed. Dad, boy, that dude can move.
There you go. Yes, sir.
But
anyway,
hey,
Ronbo, just to put it in perspective, man, I've been on hold for an hour and 37 minutes, man. That's how I love the Niners, love you. You know
thanks,
what I'm saying?
man. Yeah, our phone.
I've been busy. I ain't been on in a minute, man.
Big Al, if you're busy, it's probably been doing something constructive. Other than beating your son at that game. I know you take it seriously. I can tell the way he was talking to him. But Big Al, hey, 49ers are being predicted by a lot of so-called experts as a potential blowout in the Super Bowl. Al, they're just going to run us out of Miami.
I got a theory, Ronbo.
Go ahead.
People got to remember. We love the Niners because our heart is in it, right?
Mm.
So people have to remember ESPN, Fox Sports, One, anything related to the NFL. It's all corporate media. It's all linked.
Yep.
Patrick, the team that has the more popular quarterback is going to get the more love. So with that being said, you have to block it out. I know it's irritating. I know it's intoxicating. You turn it on. You watch Good Morning Football. Then you watch First Take. Then you watch all these shows that talk about the Super Bowl. Up into the game, they're going to continue to pick the Chiefs because Patrick Mahomes is
the golden
one
boy.
of the faces of the league.
Yep.
He's the golden boy. It is what it is. Every single media member knows that the 49ers have a more complete team. Defense, offense, special teams. They all know
run the
that.
ball. We do everything. What do? They pass. Everything's about a pass.
Yeah. And I heard them saying, "Oh, Jimmy G, you're going to have to throw for more than 8 passes against the Chiefs." But guess what? Kyle Shanahan and the 49ers can do whatever we need to win the game because we can do it at all facets of the game. The Chiefs are really kind of like on that Seahawks thing where they rely on Russell Wilson to lead them into a victory. So I feel confident we're going to go in and do our thing, man. As long as there ain't no fuckery,
I know,
making Pat Mahomes a superhero,
But you know what? In the Super Bowl, I think that rarely happens. They manipulate games going into the Super Bowl. They kind of let them play. Remember how they beat up? Newton was getting killed. That was some of the things
Newton
were fouls.
Yep.
Oh, some of that stuff was not right. But I didn't really care because I wasn't crazy about the Panthers then. But yeah, I think they let him play. So if we start whooping little Patrick's butt, I don't think the Vicious will pull the 49ers off of him.
Yep, I agree. So look, man. I'm excited, but I also have a level of anxiety. I got people in my, friend circle, family circle. Oh, come over. I'm gonna have my butt right at the house, do my normal routine. I want to be on my couch. My wife and my kids and my father-in-law. My pops is coming over. Just in my element. I'm trying to block out everything, man. I'm just ready to watch this game, and we're gonna see. The Niners have the most complete team. As far as the Jimmy G and Mahomes thing, we got to remember, Jimmy G is not playing against Mahomes. He plays against the Chiefs defense.
There you go. And that same goes for Patrick. Fam, we got to go, Big Al.
Playing against our defense.
Absolutely. I'm gonna look for you tomorrow, and if you get some time, man, come on in here. All right.
Yes, sir. Yes,
all
sir.
Right,
yes, sir. Hopefully, I got time tomorrow. I love you, Ronbo. I love y'all, man.
Love you
Keep
back,
it going.
fam.
Niners all the way. Let's go.
Thanks. Have a good night.
Later.
Big Al. And roll over right quick to Bethel. Bethel.
Hey, what's up, Ronbo?
Oh, Bethel, man, we're sitting here tonight, letting it all out. Don't want to hold it in. You could go punch a heavy bag or lift weights, run a few miles or something. We can't get any respect. If winning the Super Bowl, I mean, maybe, Bethel, maybe next year they'll say things about, well, the 49ers have proven beyond the shadow of any doubt that they are the cream of the crop as far as the NFC goes. Bethel, I just want to hear that once. Stop worshiping everybody except the 49ers. We earned that spot in the Super Bowl. Yeah, they did. Revis, Marcus.
And then plus one thing is that, if you see the Titans, look at the gauntlet that they went through. They went through Baltimore. They went through the Patriots. They went through all these people. When they got to Mahomes, they were too tired.
Yeah.
They were too tired.
And look who they played. Bethel, look who they played in the playoffs. Who'd they play? You beat the Titans.
They played
You beat who else? They played the Texans. The Texans are pretty broken down right now, ain't they? So and the Texans jumped out to a 24-point lead. Don't tell me that team is invincible. They've not seen anything like what they're going to see in the Super Bowl.
No, and then plus, the coaching when you did that fake punt, and there's a guy that didn't even block. If they were blocked, he would have got the first down.
See.
And plus their defense, the Titans' defense, were not even trying to tackle anybody. They were too tired to tackle anybody.
Oh, that was the worst tackling I've ever seen. And Mahomes ain't that strong, and Bethel, he ain't that fast either. Do you know that Nick Bosa and D Ford can run faster than his? I haven't checked out on Eric Armstead's 40. I think Eric runs a 5 flat or something like that. But I'll bet you Solomon T could probably outrun him. I really have had, oh, man. Stop worshiping that team.
If you've seen the last time we played him, Richard Sherman wasn't 100%.
Yep.
We didn't have a good defense that we do right now.
And he stopped Tyreek Hill. Ooh, Bethel, good call. Sherman stopped Tyreek Hill. Well, the ball it was a little short. God. Can't give Sherman no credit.
Yeah, and then plus, Jimmy G was barely starting to play some games. So he did some mistakes. He's not going to do those mistakes that he did last time.
He's learned. Yeah, he's learned a lot.
Yeah. So, so I think, and plus, if the the Titans, supposedly they had the comeback player of the year, I didn't see no comeback. I didn't see anything. He didn't do shit.
Tannehill. Come on.
He didn't do nothing. Tannehill didn't even deserve that shit.
God.
I go, our running back deserved it because he was hurt. And look at what he did to the Green Bay Packers. He ran all over them.
Ooh.
And then plus our offense line is way better than the Titans line.
Yep.
You could see the Titans, you could see the defense go in there like nothing, like if they're not even trying.
They don't run any scheme, Bethel. They just give the ball to them and tell them, run. Oh, by the way, Bethel, let me make this announcement. Solomon Thomas runs a 4.69. We got 3 guys on the defensive line. Don't even start getting linebackers. 3 guys on the defensive line that can outrun Patrick Mahomes, okay? All right, go ahead, Bethel. I'm sorry. I had to get that off. All right.
No problem, boys. It's just that, they're, if you remember when we played, when we played the Dolphins were the hottest offense in the NFL.
Yep.
And they didn't do shit with us in the Super Bowl.
Yep. Defense wins championships, Bethel. That's it.
Yeah.
That's always the case. Love it.
And then plus, I go, if anybody wants to really go to the Super Bowl, you could actually, there's stuff you could, if you go there or something, you could get a package where you could go for 3 days and 3 nights to Miami with the flight, with the tickets, for a whole bundle deal. And if I wanted to, I could, I could go with somebody. And
group discounts.
Yeah, group discount. For 2 people, it was like 10,600, so 10,600 for two people with the airline, with the hotel, with everything. So if you look into it, you could actually get a good deal on actually getting tickets with a hotel and the airplane. You just gotta look for it.
I've not heard as to whether that's been sold out or not, so you probably got something going there. By the way, we're out of time, OB, and I'm going to look for you tomorrow. All right?
All right, no problem, Rumble. Like always, good show.
Thanks,
and then
man.
Plus, I've been here through, the heartaches and everything.
Oh, we suffered, didn't we? We suffered.
We suffered, and actually, and then plus, these haters could do all this stuff, but during, the only thing that really ticked me off, that, we're the number 1 seed. Why they didn't give us home?
Oh, home field.
Miami.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's a subject. That's a subject for another day, though. Good point. Remind me of that tomorrow if you get a chance, because we got to go, because people were waiting for a long time.
No problem.
All right,
no problem, Rumble. Good show. And
thanks,
hit that
man.
like, and let's go, Niners.
All right. Night, Bethel. Oh, God. Oh. Anyway, let's go to Nighthawk. Nighthawk. Okay, now Eric Armstead runs a 5'10", so that's okay. Armstead's got quickness. Hey, Nighthawk.
What's going on? Nighthawk in the house.
Yeah. Nighthawk, tonight. Nighthawk, what does that sound? It's always something going on your phone. It's getting a weird feedback. What is that? Speaker on or something? Nighthawk?
Yeah, I'm here.
No, it's still there. All right. Nighthawk, anyway, it is believed by many people that your San Francisco 49ers are going to get blown up and off the field one more Sunday after this one.
I don't, man, they're talking stupid.
Got no chance. Patrick Mahomes is going to whoop us like we stepchildren. I just don't understand.
But I watched all this
Dre Greenlaw
Tennessee
4-7.
game. I see.
Thanks, Josh.
They don't have no defense.
The defense is okay, but it ain't no better than anybody else. It's not better than the Vikings. It may be somewhere near what the Green Bay has. And they're not going to stop the 49ers from doing anything they want to do. If we want to run, we're going to run. If that hurts them, we're going to run them to death.
I seen every game. Tennessee could not stop nobody. They had no defense. He was open. Missed tackle.
He ain't going to get that luxury Sunday after next. All right, Sunday after this one coming up. See, that's why. And we got one of the better defenses against the passing game. So, Patrick, throw that ball, Patrick. Throw the ball. Throw it deep downfield.
You know what? Let him run. You'll get him. Let him run.
Oh, that's another thing. Yeah, we got plenty of guys that can catch him. All the linebackers are faster than he is. I got 3 linemen that can run faster than him. D. Ford, Solomon Thomas, and Mrs. Bosa's baby boy. All of them can run faster than he can.
Yeah, but you know what? It's like, I don't care what they said. The media said no more. I don't give a crap no more. Every time we win, they're not going to get nobody no respect.
No.
They're not going to get the front house. They're not going to get – I mean, every game that we won, that's not that.
Yeah.
Oh, they didn't beat nobody.
Yeah, either that or the other team. Well, they had several people out, and the quarterback had a headache. His girlfriend broke up with him before the game. I mean, you guys, they come up with all kind of reasons other than the obvious fact. Nighthawk, we won the game, okay?
Now, we in Super Bowl. I mean, we going to Miami. Nobody, still talking bad about us.
Well, that's okay. Because, see, we're going to find out in 2 weeks. And Nighthawk winning that game will be hilarious because they're going to come up. I can't imagine what they're going to say. Well, the 49ers have came in as an underdog, and they leave a Super Bowl champion with their 6th championship, making them the greatest team in the Super Bowl era. Oh, Nighthawk, people are going to hate us, and this time it'll be fun. Hate us. Please, bring that hate. We drink your tears of pain. Oh, God. Yes.
Yes, everybody's picking K. Yep, I hear about that too. Everybody's picking KC.
Nighthawk, and you know how people always say, man, you Niners, man, all y'all talk about is your past rings. Them moldy, stanky rings you got way back when. What y'all done lately? Now, let them win this all, Nighthawk. Got 6. And as a matter of fact, when's the last time your team put a ring on? Oh, God, we get to talk smack Nighthawk for the rest of our lives.
And you know what? Guess what I did? You know what? When they won, guess what? I ordered a championship T-shirt.
T-shirt.
Yep.
You're going like now. You know what? You should have went ahead. Go ahead and get that Super Bowl shirt. You go. Well, you know you can get both.
Yeah, I got it. It's coming in. I'm gonna get it. It has what's the name? Damn.
Wait, what are we talking about? The
Sherman.
NFC champion? Oh, Sherman. Yeah. What about him?
Yeah, I got his T-shirt.
Oh yeah. Sherman's got a whole clothing line. Yeah, I got a shirt.
Yeah, I got. So it has the Super Bowl. I ordered. I got the hat too.
All right. You'll be ready to roll. Walking down the street in pride.
Yeah, when that comes on, I'm gonna put that on, everything on.
Tell you, you'll be looking good. Hey, you know what? No matter when you put the 49ers stuff on, you'll be looking good, though. But this looks even better. Oh, I can't wait to see them Hawks fans. They're the worst ones, Nighthawk. What's that, them Nighthawks? Go ahead.
I'm telling you, man, they're going to. If we win the Super Bowl, if we win the Super Bowl, they're gonna be like, they won't talk.
Oh, see, that'd be hilarious. Oh, that's so much fun. And we've already played some of the toughest teams in the NFC. So Kansas City ain't scaring nobody. Now, hey, let me see you tomorrow, fam. We got to go now, but looking for you tomorrow.
Give me a shout out.
With pleasure. Wait a minute. I like drink a little KY, Jelly. A Niner! For the Nighthawk.
Oh yeah! Before I go, hit that like. And remember, you're doing a good job. Now I'm glad you doing this show.
Thanks, Nighthawk. Appreciate you too, fam. You know this. You know we go back. Have a good night, fam.
Have a good one.
You too. Sergio.
Ronbo.
Sergio. Come on in, Sergio. Sergio, where are you, man? You sound like you're out in the middle of Broadway.
Oh, my bad. I'm at work. I'm walking out. I was in the kitchen, my bad.
Oh, okay. Well, Sergio, tonight we are addressing the just rude disrespect about there are those who are running around the league letting everybody know that they really believe the 49ers will be blown out February the 2nd. Blown out, Sergio. Not beat. Blown the hell out.
Ronbo, before I say anything, kids, mute this real quick. I just got to say something. 49ers are getting blown out right now. Thanks to Jimmy G and all them porn stars. Anyways, I've been
this is why Stephen Smith is saying what he says. Go ahead.
I've been watching Stephen Hairline Smith and watching his show with First Hate.
God.
Everybody,
man,
and sports haters are just hating on us. But you know what? Go right ahead. Keep on hating.
Yeah.
Because we're going to keep playing.
That's right. The red and gold machine just keeps rolling. Keeps
Yeah,
rolling.
like, and the reason why the point over here, Vegas is giving 1.5 points to KC and everybody on ESPN is talking about how KC is going to win. They're only looking at the game with the Packers where Jimmy G threw 77 yards, 8 passes, whatever. We won the game as a team.
Right, they don't
we
understand,
made it to the
Sergio.
Super Bowl as a team.
We don't just have him out there just throwing passes to be throwing passes. Everything the 49ers
Why are
do
we going to
offensively
throw
is
the
a
ball?
reason. Yes.
Why are we going to throw the ball when the running game is working? I don't get it.
Continue to
Don't
beat
throw
you
the
up.
ball if the running game is working. We are running through the Packers the whole game. Why do you want to change that?
And Sergio, we could have thrown the ball at any point during the course of that time. Why? Because we were running down their neck so bad, Jimmy could have put that ball up and put up a couple of touchdowns with ease. They were rushing the line of scrimmage like it was going out of style. It could have beat him up badly. I got a feeling Kyle's not going to stop this time.
But
You know
the
what I
thing
mean?
is,
Because
if
him
the
and what's his
door's
name are good
open,
friends.
If the door's open, just go through it. Like, why are you going to go through the window? Go through the door. Like, we are just walking right through them. Like, he wasn't getting touched. He might as well just skip his way through the end zone. Like, come on.
Most of it is ridiculous. Most of it was just killing people, man. They couldn't touch him. Every little crease.
No.
Most of it zooming through for 10, 15, 220. Sergio, when was the last time you heard of a running back getting 220 yards? Not even the playoffs, any time during the season. You can count how many times that's happened. Oh, my God.
Man,
yes, we ran the ball.
I haven't seen that in a long time. So,
well, that's because you guys don't trust Jimmy G. He's no good.
What is with
Let me bring it back to the season before the playoffs even hit. Like, there's so many games that not only did Jimmy G win, but we won by defense. When we played the Browns, we won the defense when it came to the Panthers.
Yeah.
And then we won the game with Jimmy G against the Saints. We won with Jimmy G. What was the other game that he threw for 4 touchdowns?
Yeah, we won both Cardinal games. The Packers, the Panthers.
Yeah,
there was a couple more
too.
too.
Games with Robbie Gould too.
Yeah,
when he made those 2 last field goals, like. We won as a team, man.
Yeah.
Overall, through the whole season, playoffs. Now we're in the Super Bowl as a team. So why are they going to hate on one
spotlight
person? Like,
Jimmy G? I know, right?
Go right ahead. Like Stephen Hairline Smith, you're going to hate on Jimmy G? Like, go ahead. I'm going to hate on Jimmy G. This guy has $139 million. He has porn stars all over him. He got
you don't start with that.
he got the championship.
We don't put that out, but Jimmy doesn't want anybody to know about that. Sergio,
come on, man, just keep hating.
We're out of time, though, Sergio. Man, we got to go. Sergio, if you get a chance, I'll be looking for you tomorrow, okay?
All right, I'll be on tomorrow for sure. I'm not working tomorrow night, so
cool.
I'll be good.
All right, Sergio. Have a good night, man.
All right, well, everybody, just keep on smiling from all these haters.
Yeah. Because they're gonna keep coming.
We're gonna win this one. And when they see us raise that trophy up, they're gonna continue hating. But you know what?
Right. That's okay.
We're gonna keep smiling.
All right, Sergio. All right, fam. We'll see you tomorrow.
All right, guys.
Let me roll over right quick. Hey, Chris.
Hey, Ronbo.
Chris. What?
Hey, what's up, Ronbo?
Chris. I'll tell you what's up, Chris. I have, it's sort of been piling up since last time we talked. First, I'm dealing with Revis uncalled for statements against Richard Sherman. And then DeMarcus Lawrence jumps in. And then the so-called experts around the league saying, 49ers are not only going to lose that game, they're going to get blown out. Has the world gone crazy? What is up with the mean venom being spewed towards Santa Clara? We don't deserve it. What is up with this? We get to the Super Bowl, we still don't get no respect. What?
It's been the doubt and been like kind of like the Jimmy G limited pass. But here's the thing, Ronbo. I went down Target and I passed by. You know how the video games are at?
Yeah.
You know who's on the cover of Madden, right?
Yeah, all right. That's that boy. That's the Chiefs. They don't even know what's about to happen to him.
Hey, has he suffered a season-ending injury?
Oh.
No.
Oh.
Nope.
Oh, that's a bad omen.
Remember Birdie?
Madden curse.
Remember
the
Birdie
dude
lost
came up
the Super Bowl.
injured during the middle of the season. I didn't even tie. Yes, but go ahead.
He hasn't suffered a season-ending injury. Remember, Madden curse goes on to the Super Bowl, so he can be likely to lose the Super Bowl.
Yeah, Tom Brady did. Remember that?
Yep.
He was on the cover that year. The Eagles beat them on a last-minute play.
Yeah, think about it, Ronbo.
Chris, he
There's
didn't know
confidence right there.
They was going to beat anyway. You know, whether you've been on Madden cover or not, you know, they're a one-dimensional team with an average defense. That's not the kind of team that's going to beat the 49ers. You're going to pass the ball all day? Come on, bring it. Go ahead, pass the ball.
Yeah. Mahomes is more of a pocket passer, but him as a runner, it's kind of like, what the hell are you doing, dude? What are you trying to run for? Are you going to hurt yourself?
You ain't that fast. You got decent speed, but come on, man. You ain't reminding anybody of Action Jackson. Russell Wilson runs faster than he does, too. Don't even try to get with Kyler Murray. Come on, man. Gosh,
yeah,
go ahead and run.
I mean, don't get me wrong. He's a great talent. He is more like a generational. He's more like a generational talent of Dan Marino, but
he is good.
Like more of a passer.
Yeah. But don't tell me you're gonna do. I've been studying Lamar Jackson, and I'm gonna do some of that. Patrick, okay? You're gonna run the ball a lot. Okay, go ahead.
But here's the thing about Lamar Jackson. He's ran like a 4.34 from his pro day, which is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. You know,
I mean, I can see why he's that quick.
Yeah, well, you see, the thing, Chris, because here's the thing. The Titans run a 3-4, right? So they were running 3 guys at him all the time trying to protect the back end. 49ers are going to run 4 guys at you. They're very fast he is. The reason why he was able to run is in that 3-4, there was vacancies up front because everybody was worried about him throwing the ball. He ain't going to be able to do that. All them avenues that he had against the Titans, they're not going to be there. The Titans were stupid. They had him down, and they abandoned the game plan. Tannehill starts passing the ball. I said, what is he? Okay, that's good. Go ahead. I'd rather have them than Derek anyhow. I'm just loving it. So, you know, we'll see.
Yeah. Here's the thing with Tennessee. The thing they did was abandon the running game, like you said. They should have just kept running with Henry, but I guess they were just panicking a little bit because you know how Kansas City was catching up a little, and I guess maybe they were panicking and saying, "Hey, we got to pass. You know, for Shanahan, he's more calm. He's more calm and chill. He'll stick with his bread and butter. Houston, it's a different type of team. You got Bill O'Brien. He has no clue.
I know that's the worst coach. And another thing, Chris, we have a diversity. Jimmy can get on his horse anytime Kyle asks him to, and he'll hit his targets. No problem. See, that's why I'm saying, man, these guys. Chris, we got to go, though. Chris, let me see you tomorrow if you get a chance, will you?
Okay. Yeah, but like I said, Ronbo, all the doubts and haters, man. But remember, Madden cover curses for real. That's the real thing.
It's been proven too many times. All right, fam. Have a good night. And we quickly move to area code 415. Hello. $415. 415's on his. He's on his computer.
Ronbo?
48. Hey, who is this?
Oh, Ronbo, it's Sensei Million.
It's Sensei Million.
Oh shit! Oh snap! Okay, oh snap. Oh man,
Sensei.
Robo, how are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing
Long
great.
time no talk.
Are the other Ninja Turtles? Are they there? Every
No,
since
they're
I saw your
getting
name.
pizza right now. They're getting pizza right now.
Sensei, glad to meet
real
you.
quick, yeah, likewise. You know what? I understand the hate for the Niners. I want the hate to continue because this is going to help the 49ers.
Yeah.
And especially one of your earlier viewers, they were talking about the they were bringing up the NFL Network, bringing up last year's game against them. That is not a fair assessment of what is going to happen. It is not.
49ers are so different. And plus,
Loaded.
D4 is
They are
on our
loaded
side
this
now,
time around.
not on their side. So, all right, they got Frank Clark. Okay, get loudmouth Frank Clark out there. Staley's going to play his brains out in this game. Frank Clark doesn't know it yet, but he's getting ready to shut the heck down. I can't wait for that.
Yep. Absolutely. Also, I think Kyle has been holding back the offense. Because of the fact
I
that
feel the same.
Teams cannot shut down that rushing attack, and I think Jimmy G will be the Super Bowl MVP, and all those
Wouldn't that be funny?
All those doubts. Oh, it'd be hilarious, and I hope it does happen.
Oh, it'll be so awesome because they've completely underrated the 49ers. Totally. And they got the 49ers here, and they got the Chiefs way up here. They're going to blow you guys off the field, Niners. Oh, okay. Let's play.
Yep.
I can't wait.
It's kind of like the Chiefs are the pedestal, and the rest of the NFL world wants to revolve around Mahomes.
Bunch of squirrels out here trying to get a nut while the King Chiefs are at the top. Can't nobody deal with Patrick Mahomes. So what is Max Kellerman? He's the greatest quarterback I've ever seen. Oh, God, guys.
Yeah.
He is talented, okay. But that doesn't mean they can't be beat.
Yep. And honestly, I think the more hate they receive, the better they're going to perform. 11 days from now?
Get you juiced.
I'm looking forward to it. I am really looking forward to it, and they're gonna shut all the doubters up, and it's gonna be glorious. And the Empire, and also, hey, real quick, Ronbo, you are the mage. You bring the Empire together.
Thanks.
You're like a wizard. You are a wizard.
God. Too much,
you bring
Sensei. But thanks. I'm just having fun. You know, it's my pleasure to hang with you. I love talking football, man. And, you know, we're the fam. Because the thing is, we talk to people outside the fam. Man, you guys haven't got a chance, man. What? Look, dude, don't get mad. I'm just saying. Who are you rooting for? I'm a Raider fan. You know that. Know your place and shut up.
During the season, Raven fans were flocking to your channel and talking mad smack about Lamar. The Niners lost, yada yada. But you know what? You're the wizard. You bring the Empire together, and I appreciate that, and I love it. And thank you, Ronbo.
Thanks, Sensei. And hey, you mentioned, you know, it's so funny because remember from game one, remember that dude, I forget his name, something Cruz. He was a Tampa Bay Bucks. Anybody remember Cruz? He's a Tampa Bay Bucks fan, right? Before game one, he was running through talking major smack. Remember that dude? Where is he?
Yeah, I do.
We haven't seen him since.
I do.
A Bengals fan?
What's funny? What was the ultimate hater? Rudy. Rudy has disappeared after, what was it, week 5?
It's something like that. Remember Texas Boy? Texas Boy still comes in every now and then because he doesn't want to be a coward. Texas Boy doesn't hang out there. We've got several Hawks fans, you know, but You know, everybody goes through. There's a Patriot fan that suddenly is with us every day. But we all, you know, they like being around royalty is the problem.
Oh, of course, because you're a beacon. You know, you bring a light in the desert, and people are like, okay, well, I don't like the 49ers, but I like Ronbo, and
well, you know,
I have to talk smack.
It's that they've developed relationships also in here with a lot of people in the chat. There's people that they spotlight and come in and look for to start fighting with. Although Dre is somebody they don't really mess with anymore, I notice. Dre is scary. Sensei.
And that's very accurate.
I know. Sensei, we got to go, fam. So great to meet you on the phone.
Hey.
I'm going to see you tomorrow if you get a chance, okay?
If my work doesn't knee cuff me, but definitely Ronbo.
All right. Appreciate you, fam. Have a good night.
Hey, love you, Ronbo. Niners.
Love you back.
Super Bowl champions, 54. Yeah.
Yes.
Block out the haters. We got this.
All right, fam. Have a good night. Oh, God.
You too.
And I know Donabell's got two dudes that I told him, I'm keeping an eye on him. Don't say the wrong thing now. What's his name? Mez something? That Patriot fan. Respect the ladies. Anybody disrespect the ladies will be bounced. Hey, Shalio.
How about them cowgirls? How about them lambs? And how about them Oakland Traitors?
I'm glad you mentioned them cowgirls. You know about DeMarcus, his panties are all in a bunch because the 49ers call themselves the Hot Boys. Just made him outrageously
man,
bad.
that guy bamboozled the cowgirls out of so much cash, and he didn't do shit last year. This year, sorry.
Isn't it a wonderful thing? I love it.
And he wants to trademark the name Hot Boys? Man.
And he has no right. He can't do it anyway. He would get blocked by the real Hot Boys, who, by the way, Shalio, one of the members of the Hot Boys has authorized Quan for the name. DeMarcus hasn't been given that go. No, I love it.
And, you know, you hear all of these players talking shit, especially Honey Badger saying, we haven't played anybody on Twitter. I think he said that we haven't played anybody.
Wait, the Honey Badger
all
said that?
season.
Oh, I gotta go.
Yeah, the Honey Badger.
Twitter? I gotta check that out. He ain't play. Who have they played?
Man, they haven't played anybody in the playoffs, man. Who the hell they play in the playoffs? They
Titans?
Titans
and Texans?
And Texans,
even in
that's no match, man. We played the Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. That was we gave them a hard time, man. Those were two good teams too. Vikings with good defense have a good defense.
Hey, even during the regular season, the AFC is weak as far as, and especially the Western Conference. Who they play in the AFC Conference or the West? Raiders ain't beating nobody. The Chargers, I mean, every time what's his name puts his arm up,
they got a weak
INT.
conference, man. The AFC West is trash. This year was trash.
Who else? What's his name? The they got Denver. Denver's not ready for prime time yet. They might be next year.
Denver's trash. Yeah,
it's hilarious.
Denver's trash. Raiders were really terrible. The Chargers, I don't know, they were trash as well.
I gotta go look and see at their schedule. I want to see if they beat anybody so I can put that on blast. I'm gonna put that up on. Honey Badger's talking out the side of his neck. He doesn't know what he's talking about. And I think the Packers beat him.
He's doing good. The only reason why he's playing so good in the playoffs is that it's because of Mahomes. He's washed up as well. Honey Badger's washed up. Have you heard his name this year?
As a matter of fact, he just came. Honey Badger was like dead meat up until this last season. As a matter of fact, you're right. You don't go from team to team when you're a real good ball player, right? Honey Badger's been on how many teams since he left the Cardinals? Ain't this the third one? Didn't he play with the Texans?
Yeah, the Houston Texans.
Yeah.
You didn't hear his name. So he hasn't done shit. But change his hair color around.
And ask Dante Pettis about the hair. Keep messing with your hair. It has something to do with your ability to. and look who got a haircut. OBJ. So you know what? I mean, don't. Let's not talk about
don't
it.
even bring up AB. He's on something right now.
Yeah, he did. He did something about AB's scary, man. What's wrong with him?
He really needs some help.
He really does need to get some attention.
All these receivers. I think AB and Odell, they both need help. Odell over there slapping people's asses.
And now there's an arrest warrant. If I was him, I would not let the police come to my house behind that. It's embarrassing because your neighbors are watching. They took OBJ was kicking out of his house with handcuffs. Man, you better go turn yourself in. That looks nasty. Odell, what happened? I'm slapping security guards on the ass. I didn't know that was against the law.
I thought he was one of the players.
You know what? The security guard's not passing any. He's not any charges. He's not pressing any charges. I don't understand what they're. You know what? There's a lot of silliness going on in the NFL, ain't it? You know,
a lot of silliness. And the thing is, Rumbo, they're all sucking the cheats off. Patrick Mahomes is in commercials and State Farm, all this and that. Baker Mayfield is in commercials. Seeing him in the Geico? Was it Geico? This shit does not win you. This shit does not win you Super Bowls. We already know that. You're in a Madden. You're in the Madden cover. You're getting too much limelight. You're gonna end up being a Dan Marino on wheels.
If I owned a company like any one of these companies, I'd wait until you won at least made the playoffs. Baker had no business doing that commercial. It's comical.
And you know what? They're calling Kyle Shanahan a choke job for Atlanta. That was Dan Quinn's fault. He's the fucking head coach.
And also, why is anybody blaming the defense for giving up 23 points in less than 5 minutes? It's all Shanahan's fault. They fired the defensive coordinator that following summer.
And they're really praising Andy Reid. What the hell has he done? He's a choke artist. Andy Reid hasn't won a Super Bowl.
He usually loses in the first round of the playoffs. So
he's made to look quarterbacks good. Like when Alex Smith was there, he was really awesome. He didn't really do anything with Donovan McNabb.
You know, that's fine. This will all be straightened out in a couple of weeks, you know, because they don't know what they're dealing with when it comes to dealing with Kyle Shanahan and Bobby Sella. It's going to be interesting to see how they react to these
We're
surprises.
Loaded, Rumbo. We're freaking loaded. We got offense, we got defense, we got special teams. The only thing they got in Kansas, they got offense. That's it. Their defense is overrated trash.
They're not even overrated. They're not that good. They're okay. But they ain't going to stop the 49ers offense. I tell you something else, too. Jimmy G can't be trusted. Watch them put a balanced attack on the Chiefs come Super Bowl Sunday. What's going to have them saying, hey, what was that? Is that a pass? It is? Oh! I thought they were going to run the ball. That's right. That's what play action does to you.
Oh, and don't forget, Tyreek Hill likes to break his little kid's arm. So I don't even know how he's playing in the NFL.
I still never forgive the NFL for letting that go. No fine, no suspension, no nothing. Well, there was no visible proof. Who broke the child's arm? Then they try to say the mom broke his arm. Man, ain't no mom on the planet go break her child's arm. There is none. There just ain't gonna happen. You know? So I'm done with Tyree. I hope they do kick his. I really I got to think about children. If he did that, I hope they light his butt up royal at least once. God. Anyway, hey, Shalil. I'm looking for you tomorrow, fam.
Talk to you tomorrow, Rumbo. Shout out
man.
to the Niner Empire. You have a good one, Rumbo. Thank you for the platform.
Too. Appreciate you, fam. You know I love it. Have a good
Hit
night.
that like.
Thanks, Shalil. Oh, fam. And Flux Gaming says, all these haters, I can't wait to see the look on their faces after the bowl. We got to win it first, but still, 49ers deserve more respect than this. Don't be coming talking about how we got blown off the field and how much great they are. I mean, nobody said they weren't good. But there's no need to give the 49ers a down shot. Come on, man. That ain't right. 49er Brian Duncan says, I can't wait to shut the haters down. KC receivers think they're going to come in and just have a cakewalk? I give all credit. They're all good ball players, but don't tell me I ain't got anybody, man, on my team. I got it. We ain't going to get beat up like they're talking about. I don't believe it for a minute. You know, we've already seen the most prolific quarterback in the NFL, and Jimmy G came out there and said, Hey, Drew, I can do that with the fingers. Let's go. 40, I mean, it was a 40, did we beat him 48 to what? 47? Yeah. See? So don't tell me the 49ers can't keep up. 49ers play any game they need to play. That's the kind of team they've been all season long. So let's go, KC. And get your groove on. Oh, yeah, right? Get your groove on earlier during this evening. Can you name an unpopular player who you consider an unsung hero in the offense and defense and special teams? Now, for the 49ers, that would include Eric Armstead and Jimmy, should I call him J-Dub, immediately. All right? Now, can you name an unpopular player who unsung hero on offense? Boy, that has Kendrick Bourne written all over it, doesn't it? Kendrick was hated at the beginning of the season, and rightfully so. He warranted. Some of that hate was warranted. He was out there dropping passes right and left, you know. And I'm not sure what was going on with that. Kendrick's about the only one because we're still waiting for Dante Pettis to show us something, anything. Offense. Yeah. Because everybody else on offense that was having trouble is still having trouble. Tevin Coleman went through a little stretch there when he wasn't appreciated because he wasn't getting anything done, and Mostert was just cleaning house. And Mostert, although he's never been hated on, he has emerged as one of the premier running backs in the NFL. A lot of people will say, yeah, well, he's good because of Kyle Shanahan's system and scheme. You can say that about any successful player in the NFL. You can say the same thing. All players are extensions of what the system's about. If you do well in that system, doesn't necessarily mean you're going to do well in every system. This is why when looking for a player from another club, there's going to be free agents available this year. And it doesn't necessarily mean that they look good on their team, that if the 49ers sign them, they're going to look good on our team. Fortunately for us, when you look at a player like Emmanuel Sanders, he looked good with the 49ers because he came over from Denver, and the Broncos are running a system. Is that LaFleur? How many LaFleur brothers are there? Wait a minute, who is that? Oh, no, it's not LaFleur, but you know what I mean. The guy in Denver comes from Kyle Shanahan's system. So when all it was a little verbiage change, and so by the time he came to San Francisco, it wasn't much for him to learn anything more than vernacular change. And he fit right in. I'm a little concerned what's going to happen to Emmanuel Sanders at the end of the season. I like him. But like everybody says, and I always like to quote Big Show, Ronbo, it's not about the name on the back of the jersey, it's the name on the front on the jersey. He thinks he said a mouthful there. But we're gonna develop attachments. And fam, if the 49ers are going to stay prolific, if they're going to stay on top, and I think we got management that is going to think in that way, it's all business. We're probably going to end up saying goodbye to some players that we really do love. And why? Because they brought us through this dark period and brought us into the light, right? So right now I can't imagine using J-Dub. Possibility. I don't think Eric Armstead's a possibility. I think he's going to be with us next year. I don't know who they're going to replace J-Dub with. That's the only thing that worries me. He's done an awesome job this year, right? Who else? DeForest Buckner's not going anywhere. I don't care what anybody says. You know who's not going anywhere? The 49ers are going to keep that core locked in. You're going to see DeForest Buckner. Of course, Jimmy's going to stay with us. DeForest Buckner's going to stay with us. The offensive line, they're probably going to keep as many of those guys as they can, as long as they don't get hurt. Defensive line, DeForest Buckner. Nick Bosa could retire in San Francisco. D Ford, I suspect after he gets his procedure taken care of, which will be 5 minutes after the Super Bowl's over, he'll probably stay with 49ers for at least, for sure, the end of his contract. Who else is going to be a mainstay? Weston Richburg is probably going to stay with the 49ers for a while. You got to keep a nucleus that's really solid. The guys that are inexpendable are going to stay with the 49ers. But some of the players on the, that can be replaced, the 49ers are going to keep their eye out for cheaper options to come in, much like what the Patriots have been doing for years, most likely. You're only going to remain relevant as long as you can keep good players on the field. Otherwise, you become like the Los Angeles Rams. You overpay. Guys can go other places as soon as they get a chance, and they do. The Rams are looking like what? They're going to get all their players from the middle of the draft. You can luck out and get good players from the draft. We did it. George Kittle's one of the greatest players the 49ers have ever had as far as tight ends go, and he was a 5th-round pick. So, and you look at the same with the Seattle Seahawks. They're regular season winners. So what does that do? That drops them way down in the draft each and every year since 2017. What am I talking about? This goes all the way back to 2013. So they end up getting players, but they are good at getting players out of nowhere. They go down to Foot Locker and bring in a premier wide receiver. I'll never get over that. I haven't forgotten it yet. Ben So Mental Ford, thanks for having. Yes, I did hear about Joey Bosa wanting to join the Niners. Can the Niners afford him? That's in 2020. Next year's his last year with the Chiefs, the Chargers. And they're going to offer him a package. He'll have the option. I don't know if are you an unrestricted free? I don't know. But can the 49ers offer him enough? Or would Joey say, hey, I just want to be with my brother, man. You guys are doing a great job here. I love your organization. And listen, what can you afford to pay me? He won't do that, though, because he's not that long in his career. He's going to need a decent package. But Nick and Joey on the same team, DeForest Buckner, sign Eric Armstead to a long deal. You got D Ford still on the bench. We'd have a relentless, because Nick can play anywhere on the line, honestly. Joey probably can too. But, it'd be almost unfair. The league may step in to block that deal. I'm going to go, fam. I can't wait to see you tomorrow. Have a great night. Niners! And ooh la la.